Okay. That was the mic check. That was good. Camera, video game, chat peoples. We are good to go. What is up, everyone? This is Coffee with Soul. Oh my god. We're gonna chat. We're gonna talk. We're gonna wait. We're gonna continue waiting to see if the PTR is going to come up. We're waiting. Developers who are doing housing stuff but just kind of waiting for like the engineering side of things, they're waiting. It's like, oh, come on. And of course, servers are on fire, probably. I saw some progress. Like I saw that you can see the realms were there. They were just offline. So we'll see like what the heck is going to happen with that. But whatever the case, we're here. We can do stuff. A version of the game is working, so we can just like hang out, chill, do stuff, whatever. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope your loots have been merry. It's Wednesday. Everyone's gone through all the reset goodness. And that's it. Really, right? We're just going through the motions of the remix, and some folks are reacting to how some folks who were I guess doing the equivalent of frogging, like they got smacked down like a bit, but not enough. But does it matter? That's kind of my thing. Like I was listening to my guild carry on about that for like a minute. Oh, you know, they got this far, and you know they only got this much, and you know I felt the resentment there, and I understand it, but I'm also like, so how does that affect me? You know, what? Where do you know, and I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm just asking myself like where does it take away from my fun? Is it just knowing that there are people out there who jumped ahead in it? But then that's like me being all pissed off at like the millionaires or the billionaires and stuff because they did the things to become billionaires and I didn't, and I'm really I don't think I have the energy for that. I think I'm just too low energy. I'm too demotivated, too lazy for that, I guess. I guess I'm too preoccupied with my own enjoyment, I suppose. Oh well. But that's me. I'm like the king of cope. I can get over like everything. But let's say hi to people. Let's say hi to Chillwave Magic. You're the first person to say hi. Hey, you get a point. What's up to Puddle Jumper? What's up to Arumis? And to Mainly Delicios, to Darth Tazo, and Fel, and AG, and Boomer, and Stefan. Or is it Staffin? Let's go with Stefan. It sounds sophisticated. What's up to Lillian Storm, to Solar Possum, and to the rest of y'all. The beautiful digital spawn faces are going to be joining us throughout the day. Again, hope everyone's doing well. And let me actually read chat. Housing waiting room, lol. I don't know if it's going to be this week. But again, King of Cope. I have faith until it's shattered. You know what I mean? So in the meantime, I'm gonna chill. Oh, so good. Damn Remix is so boring with the time gating. I wonder how many people are really feeling that. You know, for the folks who like have, well, okay, I can get behind that sentiment actually, because some folks are like, I don't want to do all the world quests and I don't want to do all the side quests and stuff. I just want to do the main storyline, and then I want to go to Broken Shore, and then I want to go to Argus, and then that's and do the raids, and like that's it. I only want to do the things that I care about, as opposed to kind of like what some folks' behavior is right now during this first phase is I'm going to do everything that's possible in this first phase, and then when the second phase comes along, I'm going to do everything that's possible in the second phase. And then so and so on and so forth. So it's just this kind of like difference in player behavior. It's not wrong, right? Unless I'm reading this incorrectly and like this person really did everything already, and they're like, "Come on, Blizz, where's the content?" I'm like, "Damn, that's a lot of that sure is dedication, right?" Do we have the PTR yet, or is the PTR end date going to come before the start date? I mean, obviously they're going to shift around the schedule and all that stuff. I doubt it's going to be like, hey, it's up, and it's going to go down tomorrow. So have fun, guys. That'd be pretty messed up. I'm not worried about that. My hope My big hope is that when it does come up, if it let's say it comes up today, right? And it lasts for like a couple days, they'll probably just be like, oh, it's the weekend, screw it, we'll just leave it up. And hopefully it'll be stable um, throughout the weekend. And if it's not, oh well, but we're just going to leave it up and then see what happens. Maybe they could do that. It'd be cool if they did that. Well, always has sweaties. Who cares if you're not one of them? It's not a badge of honor, lol. But it is, isn't it? Gosh, no, it's not. Fell asleep before raid last night again. Cursed sleep schedule. It's all right. Like we did, because yesterday was achievement night. Yesterday was achievement night, and it wasn't so bad. We thought the first boss was going to be like kind of tough. Fractalus was the only one that was of any real challenge, really, because what happens with the Fractalus achievement is you go through the motions of the boss, but you need to break. So you know how he lays down like the walls and stuff like that, and if there's too many walls and everyone dies, blah blah blah. You need to break the fourth wall. So there needs to be 1 wall, 2 wall, 3 walls, 4 walls, and you need to break that fourth one 18 times. So it took us like another extra pull or two to figure that out, and just kind of organize ourselves in a way to be like, all right, we'll break these, everyone break this, or like everyone fill up this lane with stuff. So we had like three or four people or whatever, all crammed into one lane, and they all just get like hammered by 3 walls at once. But we were able to survive. It was just normal, and that was fine. We had to go back again and do the first boss on heroic difficulty because one of our guys didn't make it for the first boss. I'm like, okay, let's just do that real quick because that's not going to take too long. Let's do that. Okay, cool. Let's do remix stuff. And so we did some remix stuff, did some raids, but I also wanted to get a video out. So I'm like, okay, let's try to make this kind of quick. But it all worked out, and everything was cool. So, you have hope. We'll keep our fingers crossed they get it going this week. I mean, I might as well. I mean, but of course, it's not like we have literally nothing to do in the meantime. We could always think of things for ourselves to do. Like, let's see, what do we get? I get Light's Vengeance. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't even, well, okay, I don't need like great stuff. Like I'm plugging along. I'm at like 660. Actually, no, 666 now. Ooh, good number. I'm at 666 right now. Here we go. Now we're in business. Cool. But I'm still focused on like just a few main goals. I mostly just want to do all the let's see, what's my count at actually? I need to do 100 heroic world questies, so I think it should be tracked, probably. Maybe? I don't know, actually. Oh, heroic world tier, probably. Here we go. So, here, let me track this one. 61, man. 61. Cool. Damn, that's a lot. That's gonna be. I'm not gonna get this today. No way. But yeah, how's your guys' start of the raid week so far? Anything cool? Did you guys hit any new milestones for the remix and all that? Anyone get like some cool stuff? Yeah, because yesterday, aside from the raids, I think a couple more folks in guild, they were able to do the immortal, or the deathless achievements for doing Trial of Valor without dying. So grats for them. I think one of our guys did die, but I think he just needs a little bit more gear, and like then he'll be fine. 614 remix so far. I think that's cool. That's a good pacing. Like, I'm not as I'm definitely not going as gung-ho as some folks are. I think if I didn't have other like alpha and other stuff to worry about, I would definitely have like kind of finished this thing. Bestrix, where's Bestrix? I think he's in a cave, right? Yeah, he's in a cave somewhere. Maybe that was the right way. I sort of remember this guy, but I don't know where he is. No, I don't think that's the right way. Finally got normal Soul Hunter shoes because nobody else wanted them last night. That's sad. But you got it. Now you're one of us. Now you're gonna feel so supremely strong, powerful-ish, whatever. It's yeah, not gonna make much of a difference. Okay, so where is this guy? Bestrix. Oh, there he is, I think. Oh, it's the That's right, it's the spider dude. Okay, I kind of remember this one now. Got the console shoes on transmog. There are some things that I did just happen to get for a transmog because, I mean, no one else needed it. So it's like, okay, cool. Here, we'll stay on. I think I need to stay on top of each other for this. Well, actually, I need to stay close. That way, I think the AoE will help. Maybe. Because I think there's one guy here with me. Yeah. This guy has a lot of health, though. But at least there's a lot of people here, so anyway. Decided not to all of remix. Got the stuff I wanted. That is all I need. We're saying we had like 2 clothies. Oh, did you? Oh, wow. Well, no, we have a lot. We have quite a few clothies. We have some warlocks. We have a priest. We usually have a mage. I think they usually show up most of the time. My new guild of 2 months kicked me out. What? Because he missed last week because of work trip, and this week wanted to remix because since I missed a week. They said they wanted active players that don't leave after AOTC. What? But hey, you got okay. You did get AOTC. That's cool. Sheesh, though, man. It's the end of the expansion. There's all these activities and stuff going on. Like, were they like an aspiring mythic guild or something? Because otherwise, it's like, jeez. Talk about stick up their ass, but hey, they want to be serious. Then so I'm sorry to hear that though. That sucks. That sucks. Like, it's one thing to be like, hey, you know what? We're gonna have to like bench you for a while, or you're off the raid team. But no, you're kicked from the guild. We don't want you here. Jeez, dude. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. You guys are all hunters and paladins. So you just got the so you really did just get it for transmog. Got it. Oh, that's still cool. Yeah, there's been a number of items that I know I've been like just greeting on and getting. So I'm gonna guild with family and tight friends, no drama allowed. I mean, we're like just a guild too. You know, we're not that kind of tight. But we're definitely not that rigid. Yeah, rigid. Like, I do, it is missed, or it is like when someone's missing, their presence is felt, or their lack of presence is felt. But I'm not gonna kick no one for it. You know, most of the people who are on my team, they have plenty of obligations that they need to take care of too. They got their, you know, they raid late, so I have to be conscious of that because a whole lot of folks on my team, they're on East Coast, I'm on West Coast, and I'm like, come on guys, it's only midnight over there. Let's go, we still got an hour left. And they're like, ugh. You know, so there's that. And a lot of these other folks, they have families. Some of them have big families. Like 2 of them have like yeah, 2 guys in my guild, they have like 7 or 8 kids each and all that. Like, it's crazy. But as Raid League Guild, you gotta factor that in, you know. So, you know, people have, I don't like saying it as simply as people have lives, because everyone has lives, but there are obligations that you know, there are obligations that cause all sorts of unforeseen happenings. It's like, okay, you know, they got to do this because their kid has this, or a work thing happened, and you gotta put that into play. You know, being too rigid, it threatens to make you not even look at your teammates like people. It's like, what? You can't just drop everything? Oh my god! Like, we'll joke about it. We're like, oh, okay, welcome back to your real family or something like that, but. Yeah, that kind of puts me off, you know. That's a lot of kids I tapped out at too. I have no kids, and I get exhausted. Just so I don't know. parents, you know, big salute to you guys that you guys can still find the time to play. You know, that's you know, that's something that I don't want to deny folks, and that's why I try to be a good raid host and be like, all right, hey, you know, you come, do your best, and you stay on the team. You know, if you really stop trying and aren't conscious of it, like the whole idea of there's a certain kind of toxicity where people might be like, well, I feel like I should come because, you know, I'm showing up and blah blah blah. But if they're not putting in the effort, but then they still feel like, well, I need to stay because, you know, I've been in the guild or I've been on the team for a long time, like that's not going to do you any favors. You know, that's what's going to make me start being like, okay, we're on progression, you got to step out, because, you know, one, you're not doing great. Two, you're not even really like trying to improve and all that. And I don't really get that from the team. Like the people who know that they're not like that great, they know when to be like, okay, the going gets tough, I'm getting tired, I'm gonna step out. We're like, all right, cool, we'll see you next time. And like, that's it. Oh, am I heroic? Okay, I'm on heroic. After a while, you stop noticing, as a tank at least. It's just very chill. Struggled to find the chill AOTC guild for season 3. Just upset that I have to endure another search for a guild. Like, I know that my team isn't for everyone either. Like, the attitudes from some of my guys, like, they put some people off, and so some people don't stick around, but... God, let's see. It is October... Wait, okay, let me just do a... Our guild was founded November 19th, 2007. 2007. Damn. That's the Bush administration. That's PlayStation 2 days, I believe. I forget when PlayStation 3 came out, but yeah, it's been a long time. Still somehow going. I mean, none of the original members are around any. Well, okay, two of them have been around for this long, but that's what happens with when you have like an old guild. You know, people come and go. Some people, me, stick around. See, we're a lax group 2. Our tank was drawing penis on the ground on mechanics going on in the... Wait, what? He was drawing penis on the ground on mechanics going on trash last night. Okay, I don't know how that works. What kind of trash creates that sort of effect? See, 9/11 2006. That's old. That is old. Okay, what does this thing do? Is that fill up the bar thing? No, it's a... Coat your target in disgusting meat, causing nearby mana stalkers to attack it. Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. Alright, so... Was there anything else here? Oh, no, I'm going for, like, certain guys. Emolian. Probably that guy over there. Emolian. The stuff that's dripping shadow on the ground. I don't remember that at all. He was trying. Okay. Well, like yesterday, I was I pointed out, I'm like, yo, you want to use player housing and use shadows to draw like phalluses on the ground? Go for it, man. Anything is possible. Player housing. Anything is possible. Let me see. A dev is asking me a question. Oh, wait, don't die though. Actually, I might need to hop onto the alpha for this. Oh, don't die though. Jesus. Oh, wow, wow. Wait, I'm dying? Wait, that's different. What's going on? What's doing damage to me? Kind of proud I just sold Black Rook Hold on my Demon Hunter and needed it for the achievement. Nice. What difficulty? Like normal or whatever? I mean, yeah, I'm just curious. I was able to solo a Court of Stars 2 the other day. I've gotten stronger since, but I don't think I'm like that much stronger. But I'm sure like people can do it. Just normal. Okay, hey, that's fine, dude. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna hop on the alpha because someone's asking me something. I was saying, or I was asserting, that we can't really test the neighborhood experience system because reasons. Oh no. Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Okay, maybe alpha does work and it's just not. Okay, close that. And alpha. Now let's see if it works. No, never mind. I can't answer your question, buddy. Oh, never mind that. Plan failed. Back to remix. Hope PTR is up when I get off work today. I hope PTR is up during work for me today, which is like now. Yeah, I hope it's up too. Yeah, it's I'm sure it's frustrating for everyone, right? There are some folks out there that probably, set time aside for this test, right? Ask the dev. Well, that I probably shouldn't talk about. So, you may encounter any way to make a swimming pool in housing yet? That must be a feature MO. A swimming pool? Not that I know of. There's no way of getting water in there. Okay, let me just answer this question here. All right. Sorry. I hope they extend the PTR of housing since we're having to wait. Oh, I think in fairness, they should definitely do that. I mean, think of how they have done raid and dungeon testing and stuff like that. They've had delays, they've had to cancel and reschedule and all that stuff too. And when it does start up, then they figure up some sort of solution. They'll just do a new test and start from scratch. That sort of thing. But that's the nature of testing, unfortunately. Fell Surge mana eggs collected. Oh, that's the other thing I was doing. Okay, so I need to find eggies. Yoo-hoo. Okay, well, I'm not alone here though. I'm not the only one looking for eggies. A lot of folks here are looking for to complete their 50 world quest as well. Is that an egg? That looks like an egg. Gimme! No! It's mine! Oh, I missed it. We okay, but I'll kill this guy because these guys are like just begging to be killed because they have affixes on them. Leveling alt and raids is super fast with 215 bonus XP. I went from 52 to 70 while clearing both raids on normal. God damn. That's hella fast. Eggs do not count? Wait, these eggs don't count? I thought it was Fell Surge, you know, spider eggies collected, and like this looks like an eggie. Oh, it's not. Okay, they're literally not counting. Okay, well that sucks. Off to Falcon stuff. Because I think I have 2 more Quarter Frondus quests to do, and then I'll turn in the emissary stuff. Kill the brood mothers. Okay, we're going back. We're going back. No, but then there's a lot of people there. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll at least go in this direction first, and we'll see how the slaughter of Falcosaurs is looking. Because I'm sure they're getting just annihilated right now. I don't think it was this area, you know, or that area in particular that was being... oh, this isn't even the right place anyway. I know there were certain other places where people were doing that whole elite farm and all that. But I don't think this was it. Not this area. This area's kind of piss. Did you know about the hidden world quest like the PvP towers? I didn't notice they activated. Like I've gone by and I've smashed Warden Towers, but I didn't notice a world quest activate. No. That was like the favorite. That was like our anthem though, dude. Remember those? Grey Mage forces hold this Warden Tower. Break their ranks. Show no mercy. You know that thing. Nostalgia, yo. You go to PvP tower and log out and log back in. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So it does show up when you do that. That's funny. Dude, do you get Marks of Honor? I mean, it's not like it's going to do anything. If Marks of Honor were at least a Warbound currency, then that would work out. Oh, I've never seen that before. You know, then that would work out. Unfortunately, not the case. Lots of fun, little bug. Do you get anything cool out of it? You do get honor. You get honor. What is my honor at right now? Like, can I even track any of that stuff here? I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. Very well. Okay, this area is kind of like cached. Like, come on, where's the stuff? Here's the stuff. Bro, I'm addicted to remix. Nice. You get remix rewards as well, like a normal world quest. Okay, that's cool. If they had Mage Tower, I'd never log out. I mean, okay, that's going a bit far. There's only so much we'd be able to do with Mage Tower, I think. Like, would I really notice any danger with Mage Tower? No, I wouldn't. But that's like kind of the big thing about the whole reason why Mage Tower is not a thing, because you can't really replicate that whole feeling of challenge. I'm your OG Legion YouTuber. You play Mage Tower. It helped me back. Oh, nice, nice. They could normalize or scale the Mage Tower. I mean, but that would defeat the whole purpose of the remix, and that's the reason why they didn't opt to do the challenge modes for the mop remix, because they're like, okay, we don't want people to be like, hey, you're gonna get like these crazy powers and blah blah blah. Okay, challenge modes, and then all that gets undone. It means nothing anymore because your item level is going to be normalized and blah 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 blah. So I see I definitely understand the conversations about wanting to bring back the challenge mode appearances or the mage tower appearances and blah 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 blah. But people are just kind of, they're putting the cart before the horse. I think that's the right turn of phrase. Like the conversation should just be about bringing those challenges back to the main game. Like, don't make it a remix conversation because you're gonna fall on your face. You know, if you're gonna talk about it, go ahead and talk about it. Just bring it, you know, just talk about it as a, like, just an updated, hey, let's just bring this back as a thing. That's it. Have Blizzard stated why they didn't do it yet? It's what I talked about. It's because they can't, at least with regards to remix, bringing back the challenge mode and bringing back the Mage Tower, it would be antithetical to what the remix is. That's it. So, you know, go ahead and have the conversation, but in the context of the remix, you're not going to get anywhere. You know, because what would happen if they did do something like that? Oh yeah, let's bring back the Mage Tower for this temporary event, and then it's gonna go away again, and then we're back where we started. So yeah, you want to bring it back as like a whole challenge thing. You know, just, there's a Mage Tower right over there. It's there. Just be like, yo, give us new challenges or something like that. You know, and then wedge that into the conversation of, okay, let's either bring back the original rewards or bring back, you know, the skins, or, you know, bring back the models but different skin or whatever. You know, the conversation can resume, but it's not going to get anywhere if you try to talk about it like, you know, in the context of the remix. Still no housing PTR. Yeah, it stinks. Oh. I'm learning things. Nothing about the PTR, but okay, that's how it works. Cool. Good morning to Boots with a Fur. Boots with a fur. The whole club is looking. Anyway, yeah. So I need one more Prowler. Here we go. And it summons Legion. It's kind of funny seeing like the really like pissy ads, like hey, here's a deer, and it's got like 3 affixes on it. It's like, don't fuck with me, dude. I remember very early on during the remix testing, I'm like, all right, cool, I can do heroic world tier right away on my hunter. Let's go. Ooh, I was trying to fight deer. I'm like trying to fight critters. I was getting blasted. I think that's how it is now. If you dare try to go in that unprepared. Oh, and I have an emissary, or what's that called? Paragon. Paragon. Maybe the one thing that stands out as a sire difficult thumb among easy fingers. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I get it. But yeah, they want the remix to be like just this, like, I mean, people are gonna treat it sweaty, right? But they want, for the most part, the remix to be like this, you know, chill, drop in, enjoy the power fantasy, get some transmog, cool, good to go. They don't want to suddenly turn it into, all right, it's game time. Time to you know, get the meta stats so that way you can have the things to serve. Yeah, that just wouldn't make any sense. Some of those happens to be very difficult. Something I'll have compared to the rest of the content. Heroic mode, training the withered. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but a withered are soft and vulnerable like in normal mode. But the enemies hit like trucks and kill those poor withered by just by looking at them for more than a second. Anyone else here who tried to train in withered in heroic mode? I did. So where is it? I think I got it a little while ago. Withered training. Spelled it wrong. So when did I get this thing? 2 days ago. So getting this achievement, it's not super hard, but you do need to pretty much go through all the motions of withered training in order to be best prepared for it. So you'll need to just do it a couple times, and you can do it every day. Go in with a full mana, you know, whatever it's called. Go in with a full mana thing, and then just get all the upgrades. Once you have that, then you'll be pretty prepared to do it. And you only need to get a score of 200. So it's not like you have to complete the thing. You just need to get a score of 200. So you just need to pull very carefully, and there's an element of luck to it as well, because if you happen to get the mobs that have the affixes on them that are like, oh, they die and they explode, or they summon legion ads and stuff like that, then you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So there's kind of a luck element to it. You just need to make sure that you don't run into too many of like the really bad mobs. But by the time you get into that one room where there's like there's like 1, 2, 3 of those glowy mono walker dudes, the ones that you have to interrupt and stun before they explode. By the time you get to that room, you'll get the 200 points as long as you're just full clearing it. So it's not so bad, but you just need to go through the motions of powering up all your guys. Collect all of chest, but 3 on normal, and yeah, you just got to be very careful. Now, as a tank, it's easier for me, you know, because I'm like, okay, let me just make sure I get threat, and then, you know, stick the wither on them, activate their enrage mode, and just wipe out mobs. So you're gonna have to, so that you need to take slow, because, you know, that's one of those things where it's like, skrr, you know, okay, your power doesn't matter because you're relying on the withered and all that, but it's a pretty small exception, and it's only an achievement that you get out of it. There's no transmog or anything crazy. You just get like a bronze cache. So it's more like a, hey, you did it kind of thing, more than one of those must-do achievements. Unless you're a completionist, then everything freaking matters, and you'll always be miserable. I'm sorry. I feel like that's a tough way to exist in an MMO that just kind of keeps moving, and like the whole bar of finishing things just never ends. And dude, is this guy just killing all of them? I think that's what's happening. Like, I can't find any withered to capture because I guess other people here are wiping them out. That's gonna be tough. Okay, I won't bother with this one then. Here we go. Here's an easy one. Mana Saber. Small goals, buddies. Small goals. Although I'm really bad at this one. I remember during during OG Legion, I was really good at this. Like, I knew the whole system down to a T because I did this all the time, and I just kind of fell off. I know I had like a certain route that I took, but you got to do it in a certain way because you can't just like willy-nilly steer however you like. You got to make sure you're moving a certain way. Otherwise, you just keep slowing down, then this thing takes forever, but oh well. I suck at this no matter what. They did bring Chosen Dead Mythic back color. I know that the inconsistency is something that's been really putting people off. They're like, yo, how come they did this, but not this? How come they did this and not this? So, you know, at some point they'll just need to like settle their business, clean up these things that are missing, and otherwise just give the gamers what they want. I don't really got a good I don't have a horse in this race. It's not it doesn't affect me really. I'm not a FOMO kind of dude. Okay, I sort of am, but not in the way most people think. I'm wondering the next achievement after the 200 would be to reach the end and get at least 7. No. I didn't see. There's nothing beyond that. It was just the 200 and that was it. I would have cried too, because I would have been like, "Yo, dude, Blizzard." I would, because we would be totally dependent on whether or not we get like bad affixes. And if that were the case, like we would just be doomed to like, run this purgatory over and over until we happen to get really good luck on who has affixes, who doesn't, what can we avoid. And yeah, that would be really frustrating. That wouldn't please me. And now I'm lost. I'm just gonna grab whatever I can now. I'm almost done now. Rawr. Boom. Been healing and insurance queues, but open world content is a pain as a healer. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, you'd be totally relying on the traits to get you where you need to go, but like that's it. Actually, well, do I have enough mana? Nope, I don't have enough mana. I'd at least want to have like a full bar before I give it a shot. But otherwise, yeah, I would give it a shot and try to do the weather training right now. Well. More caches. I don't recall Chosen being taken away as one of my hunters. I've been wearing it since forever, and I never mythic rated. I only soloed. I mean, there are different colors of it. It's just an armor set color like anything else. Okay, why am I here again? I'm doing prisoners. So I need like keys from some dudes. Completionist and not miserable. I will have max decor from achievements. Low. I mean, that's kind of my goal. So like that's the thing that I'll eventually sweat over, but I'm not rushing my way towards it. Like I know that if I were to power up sooner, then I'll be able to farm more bronze faster, and the more bronze I have, then the more that I'll be able to buy off of them vendors. Like I'll do the achievements and then I'll buy a whole bunch of extra decor. And I think the cap has gone up. So 2 million. Yeah. So the cap is 2 million. So if I have more than 2 million bronze, then I lose. I could I could keep going, but it's not going to be like a strong incentive for me to go that hard. Because at my item level now, and especially since I have like the guild to rely on too, I'll be able to get the achievements that I want just fine. It's not a big deal. And then I'll be able to unlock those appearances on December, whatever it is. But then during that time, so like after December 7th or 9th, or I think, when that thing unlocks, that's when I'm going to blow through all my bronze. I'm going to buy everything. Or actually... No, I could just keep going, because I could just trade this to someone else, right? This isn't a warbound, the total max, like, it's not shared across all my characters, right? Damn. Okay, I gotta rethink this now. Now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in a lot of trouble. Because now I'm like, okay, I can farm well beyond the 2 million bronze. I'll just hold on, I'll just, shift it somewhere else. Oh boy. Yeah, because I mean, there's only so many extra decor that I would want to get. It's not like I need to get like 10 altars or anything like that. I'd be fine with like just a handful. But I think I just want to have a whole bunch of like the candles and torches, like the little doodads that don't add too much to the housing budget. But it's like, okay, I'll go ahead and pick those up. Okay, I think I need to go to the other side, because there's like dudes on the other side that drop the orb things that I want. And I only freed one prisoner so far. Ah, let me go. Like this guy. I believe this guy drops orbs. Actually, no, all these glowy guys might drop them. It's just like those other guys are like civvies. They don't really drop anything cool. You remind me of the delight that is hitting up a flight point out of Dallin and being put on a random favorite mount of your own collection. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I've only hopped onto the Dalaran mount like maybe a handful of times, and that was it. But you're right, that was a cool thing. It was like that instance of, hey, random mount. Because I don't think we had the button at the time, did we? And now we do, but yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'm trying to remember when that first came in. Yeah, so these loyals don't drop anything. It's the scions, these guys that have the orbs. Surmar's still the best looking city. It's cool. It's just that, you know, it's a lot of cool spots. I like the vibe. I like the lighting. It's just not functional, you know. Silvermoon is a different vibe. It's almost at the risk of sounding like a downer, it feels empty. That's the best way I can word it. And by empty, I mean it's like so big that it's missing like a lot of these things. It's missing a lot of these like doodads and other decorative things that help to fill out the city, because there's like a lot of large open spaces between things, and it's slightly off-putting that, yeah, there's just a lot of gaps. Like I think some would accuse the city of being artificially like inflated or big without it being really full of stuff. Now there are a lot of buildings. Lots of little nooks and crannies to use as like RP spaces. Like it's very big. Could it be an alpha thing? Absolutely. Yeah. So there could be a lot more. It just feels like it's not going to get filled up that much more. So think of Dornigal. Dornigal is still more dense feeling than Silvermoon, but you'll kind of get a feel if you kind of, you know, go through the city. There's like kind of these open spaces between things. Alpha's not up right now, so I can't really compare. But if you look at some of the footage of Silvermoon, you might get it, but I don't think all the, yeah, maybe not. Like the old city, that seems fine. That feels pretty dense. It still feels pretty narrow in there because it's based, you know, it's kind of based off of the old city. But the new areas, they're pretty spread apart. Or things feel really spaced out. You'll have to like really beat it to really see it. Obtain arc line from you. Okay. And now Nightborn wretches fed. Oh, but then there's dudes. I know I gotta feed the people, but oh man, I gotta feast too. Yeah, I hope it's an alpha thing and then it fills out a little bit more. But I don't think it's gonna fill up that much more. Because it's that apparent. It's really spaced out. All right, so yeah, that's right. There's just like NPCs that are just like kind of chilling. Not chilling, they're suffering, but. And then I think I just talked to one. So yoo-hoo. Oh, here's one. And I can stay mounted. Ain't that just darling? Woohoo. here's a juicy one. Oh, here's another juicy one. Yeah. Even if there are more efficient ways to go about it, like it's still kind of worth going for the affixed mobs. Whenever you happen to see like a good pack, you're like, oh, let me get some bonuses and stuff. Come here. Come here. Oh, look at that. I got a... Where's this imp? Is it built to fly through really fast and not care about the little things as much? Built to fly through really fast? I mean, you can, you know, definitely fly over it, get to point A, from point A to point B pretty quickly. And if you think of Silvermoon as just a hub, that's all you care about, it's pretty dense. It's pretty dense. Like, there's like this center area where everything kind of coalesces around, and most everything is nearby. I would almost say it feels undercooked. Like, the places where you learn professions, there are buildings and stuff. You know, there are profession buildings, but the trainers and whatnot, they're all like outside. So it's very easy to access to the point where it's like, it feels like it kind of robs a little bit of that role play. You're not really going into a building and, you know, finding the trainers or finding like, yeah, the trainers and whatnot. But then that's how Dornagal is too. So yeah, maybe I don't have a really strong comment there. Like, I really like how Dornagal has that whole engineering and blacksmithing area. Like, it's funny because it's like, it's very cool. It has like this really cool vibe to it. But then when it really boils down to it, it's just like, okay, there's your table, blacksmith, that's in the corner, and then engineers, your table's in the other corner, and like that's it. I was hoping that it'd be like, okay, you have to go to the big Dornagal hammer in order to like craft certain things. Like, that would have been in some ways obnoxious, but also kind of cool too from a RP standpoint. So, but yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about I wouldn't worry so much about like, oh man, is it going to be hard for me to like fly to all the places I need to go? Nah, it's pretty close. Similar to Dornagal. So think of it like that. Hopefully that was actually satisfactory for you. If not, then you're going to get more of the same. Like, there's a what were the numbers? They were saying 2/3 of the city is public. You know, it's a sanctuary. Horde and Lens can go wherever. But as for the functional part of the city, it's a pretty tiny slice. Like, you'll see maybe 1/3 of the city at most. But I do advise taking a look at all of it, because this is pretty cool. It's very, very cool. So I'm hoping we see more of these, like just citizens walking around doing stuff. Folks are just like chilling, eating stuff. But yeah, still cool though. Oh, quest. Sure. Oh yeah, that person unlocks like music stuff. But more importantly, I get another box to open. Hell yeah. Let's see, I need to also do, oh, I gotta do a raid finder thing, too. So let's do that one real quick. Alright. So, anywhere else cool I can go around here? Oh, there's a Paragon. Hey! So anyone doing the alt game? Anyone loving a bunch of folks? I think I remember just earlier Goose was talking about, hey, I got from like level 50 something to 70 like real quick by just doing um one of the both of the raids. That's pretty good. Like right now I got a what's my multiplier? My multiplier is 153%. That's between doing all the questies and the different Eternus dailies that give you like the plus 1% to your experience multiplier. I guess that adds up, especially if you're using multiple characters. And I think I saw someone point out that it caps out at 400%. And hey, 400% is pretty good. I know it's just not broken. Like the thing that they did for the mob remix that they just kind of let happen, that was busted. You did what, like a couple raid finders, you didn't loot the stuff, you waited until you got to the mailbox and then you did it, and then you got like huge bonuses. Like that was kind of weird, but okay. Let's see, leveled 1. I have a bunch of level 10s parked for now. I log on every day to get the free jewelry thing so I can have a lot of power going. It caps out 400. Yeah. Plan on gearing at least one alt of each gear type for the Trial of Valor Deathless achievement. Ah, right on. Yeah, because you'll need to at least have a certain item level to just survive the unavoidable damage. Otherwise, you just get smoked. But hopefully that won't be so bad. I mean, the leveling shouldn't be bad, and I guess it really would be like mostly the infinite power that you'll benefit from because you'll have like the bigger multiplier. But I would advise waiting a bit, waiting for like the next phases because like right now, I forgot what the minimum is, but I think like if you use the where is it? If you use these motes, I think the gear that you get starts at around 580 or so. Like, let's say if your gear really sucks, but you happen to get these modes, I think you get like 580 gear, something like that. Unless you do raids, and then you can get like higher. I think you get like somewhat higher stuff. But I would say wait until the last phase, and then take those alts, and then gear them up because that's what's going to get them. It's going to be higher than 580. As the phases go, that 580 is going to go up to like 6 something, blah, 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 and then it's going to get higher and higher and higher. So wait till that last phase to do that particular achievement, because then it's going to be piss easy, probably. Because, you know, the gear floor is going to be that much higher, you'll be that much more likely to get into a group, and your gear, more importantly, your gear will let you just survive some of the unavoidable stuff. So 587 is when you should start using it? Yeah. Because, like, what do you get? I thought you at least get, like, a minimum 580 something from using these. But, I don't know. But obviously, I could be wrong. Oh, do I need to... Did I goof something up? Come on, just give me my box. There we go. Currently at 703 and 58 into the weapon. 58? Like the XP thing? Ooh, I'm like, oh, I think it's because the world boss is up here. That's why. Okay, let's do that world boss, I guess. Because I don't think I want to stay here too long. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, it might be... Oh, shoot, they might be fighting it right now. I might get a chance to tap it and kill the thing. It would be a waste if you used the moat and got 587 when you can just get 587 gear. Yeah. No, I feel you. Come on, hurry up. I'm sure I'm not the only one who wants to get like this tab. .630 they've been able to survive. I mean, 630 still takes a little bit to get to. Ooh. Oh, I just missed it, son of a bitch. All right. Typical. Also, the reason why a world boss didn't spawn in the normal Legion zones was that it did spawn, but it was on Broken Shore. Oh, it was a Broken Shore boss yesterday. Got it. Ha! That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, that's right. It would be a better idea to fight this guy on normal, huh? Oh well. I want my +1, dude. I want my +1. If you plan on getting to 80 in one day, hold off on research. That way you can get 18 epic bosses, then use the reset quest for 18 more. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, because I was maxed out at the time. I'm like, oh, this. I think I was at 12 at the time. I was like, oh, thank goodness. And then I feasted. But yeah, I maxed that out really quick too. Oh, this one is like not as bad. Yeah, one, because I think this turned out to, I think people were hoping to do the normal one, so haha, too bad. Cool. This one will be easy. Oh, okay, one guy's like hella geared. What's his item level? He is 724. Nice. Oh, I think I switched out my yeah, I switched out my other Terror from Below thing. It sucks doing this it sucks in a group. Or it sucks using IMI scars in a group, because especially when other people are like totally outclassing me. I should just switch back to I don't even know if I still have it. I got one handy. Nope. Hopefully one will turn up. I'm gonna get get that water thing back. What is it called again? Terror from Below. There you go. I'll just get that one again. And I think even while soloing, I don't even notice it anymore. I say while leveling though, I am my scars is great. Ooh, another high level blue. Yay! Oh, it's my. I'm being so lazy now. Okay, let me actually use my abilities. For sure. All right. Did I get credit? I don't think I got credit yet. All right. Go in and out here. Gimme, 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 gimme. Woohoo! Okay. And since we're here, let's do this other guy. And for my sanity, let's do a PTR check. Come on, big money. You're not seeing any news? Yeah, I'm just double checking to see if it's up. And the alpha's been down too, so we should expect a build today. And nope, get sad. Right. Bummer. Let's see, so phase 3 of the alpha entails what? I don't think I think it's just like the typical zone stuff. UI thing for encounter warnings. So, GTFO. I'm guessing. Dee. Okay, and Eversong Woods is going to open back up again. That's kind of good. I'm hoping that they do add like some profession stuff to it, because there are some vendors who are missing that's preventing me from doing like any testing at all, which is kind of disappointing. Oh, more dream cards? Alright, I'm good. I don't need more of them. I guess theoretically, like if a Doomguard pillar appeared in a raid, then everyone would summon it, and then those bajillion Doomguards would just crush us all, I think. That'd be pretty fun. Actually. I mean, that would be, I mean, I don't know if that's it's not a valid farm, but like that would be pretty lucrative if that were to happen. That alone. I just want to get Marsh Stompers, right? Here we go. Too far though. These things are pretty few and far between, but at least the lag doesn't feel as bad anymore. Seven, 8, 9, there we go. 10. I don't know if I've gotten that much stronger, but I feel like the Legion ads that these affixed mob spawn, they're not as nearly as strong as they were before. Before it was like, oh shit, game time. I was getting whooped before. Yeah, maybe I did get that much stronger or something. And I am 30 quests away from getting the purple commander set. It's not bad. But I do have like some other stuff going on today. Like my the other day I picked up some IKEA stuff because my dad was like, hey, I need a shelf, you know, can you get me the shelf that you have? I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And then I bought it and like, hey, there you go. Oh, too late. Yeah, I'm like, hey, here you go. And then the other day, my dad's like, this stuff is really heavy. I can't put it together. I'm like, ah, crap. So I kind of feel bad. He's been kind of left hanging the past couple days, but today's the day, I think. Um, Even if the PTR does happen to come up, I'm gonna take care of some of that stuff for my dad. Well, he does whatever thing he does. Whatever. Alright, so what do I got? 7:31, damn. Yeah, a lot of folks have been working, man. I feel like I'm, my efforts have been painfully average compared to others who I've been running into, but what can I do? Seethe? Ooh, damn, he got whooped. Alright, I think we can do most everything here, actually. These are all pretty easy. Oh, I totally missed out. I totally forgot about my queue. Because I did the world boss. Shucks. Ran into another 740 random heroic. It was amusing. A lot of running. I'm kind of thankful that the running isn't too bad this time around, unless you run into a demon hunter. Otherwise, I think like that's been kind of the exception. But I haven't been doing like dungeons and stuff. I've just been doing like the minimum number of queuable stuff that I need to do. Like, oh, I do need to do a normal dungeon though. Hey, how about that? So, actually, any normal dungeon will do. Nah, well, I'll just do a random one. But it needs to be normal, I think. Driven Insane, hey, what's up, dude? I'm doing good. Right now, I'm just kind of chilling and kind of spinning my wheels until while we wait for the PTR to maybe come up. I mean, there's that as well as the alpha. Alpha has gone down, so we'll see how long that takes. But yeah, today has been pretty chill. Weather's been not as bad. It's actually been raining over here. It was raining for a couple days, which has been sort of nice. It's sort of nice, but sort of not. I mean, at least it's fall, so I don't have to worry about like too much stuff growing. Oh, dungeon's ready. Okay. Here today is really bummed me out. Hopefully they at least announce something. Yeah, I'm hoping so as well. Yeah. But I don't think still not seeing word of nothing. Of course. Come on, Deeps. How long are DPS queues for stuff right now? I've seen quite a few little memes and stuff going around with seeing a bunch of DPS, idling out for their queue, or they'll just not pick it up, or they'll decline it somehow. Checking the remix right now, so no clue. I think it's healers right now that have like the really instant queue, which is pretty awesome. DPS will suffer like always. I'm just curious, like, just what the suffering is like right now. 10, 15 for raids, sub 5 for down. Okay, that's not so bad. Yeah, but they're still AFKing. Sheesh. Okay, I didn't expect them to fall over that hard. Sheesh. Let's see, what kind of animals are we seeing? 7-Eleven, $6.99. Okay, so it's high, but damn. Oh, I guess I'm hitting... No, not even hitting that hard myself. Spent 10 to 15 minutes on Raid Finder waiting for healers. Ugh. I mean, I guess I could technically roll as a healer too. I am a healer, after all. Ha 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 ha. Okay, this definitely did feel like a a running simulator, and now it all slows down. Now we're screwed. Oh, now we can take a break. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. Easy button. Hey, another one. Oh, that's low level. Never mind. We're fast approaching the point where gear people just need to queue as all rolls. Yeah, they can. Should. So if anything, I'll do that. I mean, I'll do enough healing. And there's going to be, and you know, I'm under geared enough that there's going to be people that will do the heavy lifting and the tanking or whatever. So no pride lost, man. I just want to get this thing done. Wait. Where? Oh. So I'm queuing as both? Okay, I am queuing as both. Cool. Oh, come on. Hurry up. Hit it hard. I'll be fine. I should be fine. Right? Come on. Yay. Oh, come on, lag. Get in. Barely made it. That lag almost ruined me, man. All right, in 3 minutes, we'll see if there's any news of any sort. Like, we're still only halfway through the month. Although this month is... Yeah, I think this month is going by pretty fast. We're already halfway through. Next week, Turbo Boost really kicks in. As well as phase 2 of this guy, of remix stuff. Yeah. Am I a healer right now? I am a healer right now. There we go, healing. Woo! Oh wait, is my... Okay, mouse over is on. Yeah, if only there was like a good spec, a real, actual good spec for off healing or whatever, I would sport it. But the trees just suck so bad right now. I'm pretty sad about that. There's like, it's like there's so clearly a right and wrong answer. Makes me a little sad. So it's by Halloween candy? Ooh, Halloween candy. Mmm. What's up, Grim? Halloween candy. You know, the other day, Dee and I were trying to shop for Halloween candy, and she wanted to get, specifically, she wanted to just get plain Kit Kat. You know, plain little baby Kit Kat things, but couldn't find it. We were just at Target, I think. But it was very odd. Yeah, we just couldn't find... We saw like variety things, and they had like all these weird different flavors of Kit Kats, but not just like a little one. It was kind of disappointing. Okay, if we'll do these, and I think I do need to do like the whole Tempest Wrath thing. I think I'll know what I'll do for that. Oh, and we're doing a roulette. Yeah. Imagine if we were a world with no favorite candy, chat. Let's break the monotony here. Favorite candy or favorite okay, maybe there's a difference. I don't know. Do you have a favorite candy or a favorite thing that you get from Halloween? For those who remember the ancient days of getting Halloween candy. Snickers are for me. The little Reese's that you get, they would feel sus, like, because it would just come in like those little, like the small cups. I wasn't that fond of the big ones. That's when I'm like, okay, this house is rich. Yes. Or the places that would sometimes give like full-size candy bars. I'm like, oh boy, these people are asking to get robbed someday, sporting how much money they got. I'm a fan of Kit Kat, but if I had like, you know, bullet to your, gun to your head, you must choose your favorite candy. Snickers. Good old Snickers all the way, man. I'm a big fan. It's just got this great it's got this great partnership of flavors and deliciousness. The price of Halloween candy is crazy. I haven't noticed, or I haven't looked. Because we didn't buy anything yet. We just didn't find what we wanted. So is it that much more? That's fucked up, man. Snickers or cherry Twizzlers. You know, not big on like sweet stuff. Or I'm sorry, not big on like fruity sweet stuff, or you know, as like what my favorite candy would be. What's a good artifact track for tanks? My Fury Warrior one fell. Everyone goes fell. I don't see like a great... Yeah, fell all the way. Or Twisted Crusade. I really like those cheap little lollipops that I only ever saw around Halloween, although I'm sure you can get them wherever. Nerds Gummy Clusters. Okay, that's new to me. Nerds Gummy Clusters. Does Dios have Twix? Yes. Yeah, Twix are really good. I like Twix a lot. I used to be really big on Butterfinger. And then it kind of comes and goes. Right now, I'm at that stage where it goes. In fact, I'm not big on candy these days. Maltesers. I kind of remember those. Dude, you straight up went to donuts. Oh, imagine that. You know, it's like, hey, trick or treat. Dude drops just like donuts. Or like a donut hole or something like that. $26 a bag? What the fuck? Damn. Okay, a bag. Okay, how big of a bag are we talking about here? Are you talking about like, because I can't imagine a $26 bag of candy. I could have swore like the bags we saw were like nothing, like maybe $10. I don't know. The mini ones don't even have nuts anymore. What the fuck? What? That's not a Snickers bar. That's like a Milky Way? Yeah. What? Tootsie Rolls? You know, when presented with Tootsie Rolls, they're good. But when presented with a choice, I'll almost never choose Tootsie Rolls. What Americans call Smarties, Canadians call Rockets. No, I think I know what you're talking about with Maltesers or Maltesers, whatever they're called. I think I know what you're talking about. Remember when I trick-or-treated some house that was handing out like 30 packs of donut holes still sealed from the grocery store? Good God. That's just a lot of space. Like how long can you maintain giving something like that out before you just run out of stuff, man? Is it up here where I do it? No, I don't remember a quest being up here. So it is reclaim the Skyhorn. Okay. So I'm here. Oh, okay. It's this thing. That's right. Okay. Now I remember. Mother lives out in the boonies with a long-ass driveway, so she gives out king-sized candy bars. Oh, so she provides incentive. Hey, you go through this effort, you get hooked up. All my grandmother's friends give me full-size bars. Jesus, man. I guess I just live in the hood or something. We got like... we did not get that sort of stuff. I mean, these days, I don't know about your guys' areas, but here Halloween's just dead. No one does it here anymore. It's like pretty miserable. But then we just got to go down the streets, or not. Yeah, we just got to go up the street to like the rich people area. Small town life? Okay. Just everyone knows everyone, huh? It was the 50-pack assorted stuff at Costco. That's crazy, man. Yeah, we were just at like a Target and it wasn't like that bad. Those packs of striped fruity gum with a zebra on the packet, do they still exist? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know if they exist, but I think I know what you're talking about. Coffee Crisp is the best. I kind of remember those. Oh, I think I remember like those Hershey's, those Crackle things. I think it's called Crackle. I used to love those, man. Favorite Halloween house as a kid was the lady who put out the webs over her bushes and hid toys behind them, and you get to take one toy out of the bush. Oh, that's kind of neat. Senior year, we went trick-or-treating for shots. Trick-or-treating for shots? Damn. What a school, man. What a school. Yeah, fruit stripe gum. Okay, I remember those. They were just discontinued this year. What, the Crackle stuff? No. That's tragic. If true. Alright, get the things and then kill birds, I think. Oh, the gum. Okay. I do remember fruit stripe gum. Yeah. Oh, childhood, man. Childhood. Well, Snickers is still around, so I'm still good. These days, I mean, I still enjoy my share of treats, but like, I'll have like, there's this place that does like Japanese snacks, and I'll have like these little these little bean paste things. Oh, they're hella good, but they're so expensive though. Yeah, those things didn't last long. Those are funny. Well, let's see what other Halloween candy that I really like enjoy. Like, I haven't done Halloween in like decades, man. Lion bars? I never heard of lion bars. I don't know if that's a... Yeah, lion bars? I'm not sure. I used to love M&Ms though. Not the... But not the plain ones. I remember there was like crunchy M&Ms or something like that. Peanut ones I liked. Peanut butter ones I didn't like as much, but the peanut ones, I think those are like my favorite. So large size candy bars for the kids and beers for that's wild. Yeah, that was not my Halloween, man. Big chew bubblegum. Oh, okay, I have a childhood memory of that. Like whenever my dad would want to go out and get a lottery ticket or something like that. Like I'd go with him, and then he would buy me one of them big chews. No, that was something different. But I do remember big chew gum. Candy. The only real, well, I guess one of the more memorable fruit-based candy that I liked, Skittles. Skittles were my jam for the longest time. I don't care what color my tongue turned. I mean, it'd be brown in the end, but Skittles, oh, so good. Okay, what candy sucked? What was like, okay, this is going straight to like next year's candy that I'll give away. What was like just whack? Have you ever had freeze-dried Skittles? Freeze-dried Skittles? Are they not already kind of freeze-dried? No, never had that. But I have on several occasions. I would take Skittles and I would infuse it with vodka. That was the thing that I did a couple times. I did it for a PalCon, or I did it for a BlizzCon, like early in the day. Yeah, never heard of freeze-dried Skittles before. Oh, wait, you got beans? For real? Who got beans as a Halloween thing? No, wait, no. I definitely remember one year someone gave out Vienna sausage cans. Yeah, I remember that. I was like, yo, what is this? Yeah, I finally remember that as the worst thing that I ever got from Okay, so what am I doing? I'm hunting animals. I thought, oh, so that hawk doesn't count, but these do. Got it. That makes sense. Wait, how come some of these count and the others don't? Oh well. Freeze-dried Skittles are a thing, and they are dangerous. Boston baked. Oh, it's a candy? Oh, I thought it was literal beans. No, because I did get Vienna sausages, and that's not a candy. It was not a candied form or nothing like that. They just gave out like the little things. Black licorice is the worst. Yeah, how does that exist? Okay. I don't want to out y'all. I'm not gonna shame, but are there fans of black licorice out there? Anybody? Anyone who's like, oh, dude, that's my shit, or like I'm chewing them right now, because they're like a trap. You love it. Maybe is it? I wonder, is it like a cilantro thing? You know how some people are like, "Oh my god, this thing tastes like literal vomit," but then other people are like, "Oh no, it's great. I love it. It's awesome." Is it that kind of phenomena? Nordics tend to like. Okay, so it's kind of a regional thing, maybe. Well, you know, more for you. All right. More for you. Okay. So they exist. All right. Respect. I get it. I'm wondering if there's like some correlation. Is there like some Venn diagram? It's like okay, people who love black licorice, they hate XYZ, and then there's like this divide. Okay, people who love this, they hate black licorice. I wonder if there's like a sciencey thing there. You know, like people who like black licorice are actually just genuinely good people, and then there's the rest of us, the red licorice loving heathens, the blasphemers, right? I don't know. I'm convinced some people just hate their taste buds. Real black licorice is good. Okay, real black. Okay, so there's a difference. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna convince myself that I just don't know what the real shit's like, because what I've had is awful, awful waffle, man. It's like, hey, dude, you want? Check it out. It's liver. You want to just eat liver? You know, unseasoned. Just yeah, eat it. No, man. Of course, we're nicer people. uh, Cilantro does taste like vomit laced with soap. See, some people just aren't perfect. All right. But again, in that case, more for me. More for me. I didn't learn about the whole cilantro thing until, not too long ago. In the past decade or so. I would have like something like a soup or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, blah blah cilantro, and then something like just the smell of it. Someone would be like, oh my god, oh that's so disgusting. I'm like, what? Are you okay? This is so good. Like, no, it's, they explained it to me. I was like, wow, what a freak show you are. Good God. We were just ripping each other, right? But he's like, you're the freak. I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like a pretty awesome specimen of mankind, unlike you. Um, yeah, very, very weird. Favorite candy growing up was something called satellite dishes. They were these little UFO-shaped round puffy wafers with little candy beads inside. That sounds so complicated. That sounds like one of those cool, high-quality, handcrafted candy that you go to like these days you would go to like the gourmet place and all that. I used to be a big fan of fudge. Like, yo, just give me okay, not a block, but just give me like a nice bar of fudge, and I'll just have it with stuff. Oh, so good. Nowadays, I'll take a bite out of it. I'm like, oh my god, I think my blood is like churning. Something crazy is happening to it. It was like eating sweet styrofoam. Oh, yeah, I want to understand that. I think I want to feel like I can understand where you're coming from. Sweet styrofoam. Sweet styrofoam. Hmm. Hey, you know what? There are Asian snacks that I don't know the names of that some people would probably find like horrifying. I'm like, no, this is cool. And I'll be like, oh, it's like eating carpet. This is really tasty. And people are like, what? Yeah, it's like eating a rug. It's kind of like that, but it tastes good. Yeah, that's not gonna fly with everyone. So, oh, I have to use the prototype. Oh, my bad. Shit. Okay, I just slaughtered a whole thing of puppies. I'm so sorry. Especially because I did it in vain. Alright, so let's do these guys. These guys should work then. Oh wait, but I don't... Wait, where's my action button? Hunt animals using prototype. Yeah. But the button's gone now. Hey. Where's the button? Okay, now I'm a little confused. Did I screw something up? I must have screwed something up. Anyway. Oh, it doesn't give credit? Oh, well, piss. Okay. Thank you. Let me write a stern letter, Les. Wow. Oh, it's like way past 10. I guess there wasn't any news. Otherwise, I think you guys would have told me something. Yeah, nothing. No updates. Okay, so that one's busted. So let's move on to... Hey, lay race. Yeah, let's do that one. And then just as birthday, I lost a prototype. Okay. Found out yesterday if you fly into the West World Quest in Valshard. Yeah, no, that happened to me too. Yeah. Definitely a bug. Okay, was there another thing I need to do? Okay, I just need to go to do that one turn in, or do that one research thing. All right, let's go. See, this one's straight. I remember this one was like nice and straightforward. Because like you just go down here and then you would go like halfway through the zone. Yeah, the only time I need to switch my artifact thingamajigger is when I need to do that. Hey, you need to kill 100 guys while using some other power. Like that's about it. But then I just go to the Arcway and kill some trash, and that's it. Some people they'll put up with switching to a different artifact thing. I don't even want to do that. I'm like, ugh, I just feel dirty. being a different spec. Like, nope, I gotta have my special traits, gotta have my favorites. Otherwise, it just nothing feels right. All right, where's the stuff? There we go. Oh, I'm like missing all these things. Shit. Is there a faster way to switch than one click at a time in the menu? Yeah, you can control click. So yeah, let me show you real quick. I mean, I like some people, like some folks are talking about there, you can use add-ons to do it. But if you take a look here, if you you can see the tooltip there. You can control click to quick assign. So if you control right click right here, it'll undo everything. So the little limits and bound thing that went away. All these traits went away, and now I'm like back here. So now I can choose whichever thing that I want. So in my case, I need to do Tempest Wrath. So here's Tempest Wrath. So I'm just gonna control click here, and that's gonna max everything out. And then I'll just do it again to max out my trait, and then ta-da. So now I'm at 20 or whatever. Hit apply, good to go. Boop, boop, boop. And then just undo it to go back again. So, but yeah, I think there are add-ons that help facilitate all that too. So let's go to the Arcway. Yeah, so plumber's one button. Nice and easy. I think almost by principle, I'll never install it. Just out of spite. Narcissist I'll use all day. Narcissist is awesome. Plumber, no. One day he's going to combine all of them together. Just to spite me. I'm like, why? Why the Arcway? I do it because there's like little trash things you can kill like really fast. I'll show you. It's not the best tip. Some folks they're totally fine with switching to with leaving on their artifact thing for a while. Not me though. I'm like, nah, I want to get this thing like done and over with real quick. Set it to whatever difficulty you feel like. Normal is fine. So these first two, so you can see right here, 0 out of 100 enemies. This little green guy, whenever you kill it, it like detonates and then turns into like more dudes, and then it detonates again and turns into even more dudes. How many stacks of limits of bound do I have? 20 right now. 20. What item level can you start soloing normal dungeons as DPS? As DPS, I do not know. I don't have a perspective on it. Never tried it. So yeah, that was 85 enemies. So I just go in, do a reset, or go back to your business. But it's just an easy way to like, especially early on when you're trying to get started, and then you're trying to knock out a whole bunch of research. This is an easy way to at least like get some of them out of the way real quick, if you happen to line these up. So. Oh yeah, Tempest thing. What's it called again? Yeah, Tempest, whatever it's called. Oh, wait, never mind. Everything's almost dead. There. They're going to buff DPS and healers damages and stamina on Tuesday. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm surprised that they didn't have something ready this week. I guess they're still just like, squashing bugs and getting information and stuff, so. Alright, let's go ahead and turn stuff in. Did I do Mythic 30 on the Peter? No. Oh, well, okay, yeah, I did. But then that was after they gave us all those debug settings that let us, like, boost ourselves to whatever. So I did. What item level infinite power would you say? I think I'm trying to remember. I think I was able to do... I don't remember this too well, but I think I was able to solo a 20 at max item level and 100 infinite and 100 of limits unbound. But I don't know how the tuning might have changed since, so don't trust that too much. All right, what do we got? Kill any enemies. Oh, okay, that again. Well, that I could just leave on. But then what else do I got? I got Violet Hold. Oh, Christ. I don't really... 15... Okay, let me double up on these, and then I'll just do Violet Hold. Kind of punishing, though. You've been selling heroic dungeons as a DPS as well? Cool. Alright, let's see what we got. All right. I've been preparing myself for the great add-on purge of 2026, so I'm trying not to download new add-ons I'll fall in love with. Lol. I mean, we'll see what happens with this build. Well, I don't know if like I didn't sign up for the whole hey, you know, I didn't pretend that I'm an add-on creator so I can get like those sorts of notes as well. But yeah, we'll see if they got some stuff ahead of this upcoming build. You know, with like, okay, let's see what more changes are happening and that sort of thing. All right, so what do we got? We got new bootsies, we got new legsies, we got. That's it. Oh, really? That's all I got? Everything else is accessories? Yeah, it looks like everything else was accessories. Oh, that's kind of lame. Well, fiddlesticks. Anything good though? I do want to get. Nope, didn't get anything good there. Bummer. Oh, it's less gear than I thought. Yeah, no cloak. Right. Nope, not there. Those are fine, and that's it. Okay. You should have doing posting out on death is the meta. Yeah, it's easy clicks, I admit. But it's so out of character for me though. And I'm like the person who's like, you know, who likes to. Then again, I'm the person who bumps add-ons. I don't talk about weak auras at all. I think most of the things that I talk about are like quality of life stuff that might be affected. But yeah, we'll have to see. Have yourself a Beggar arc? No, it's not me. That's not me. Housing killed add-ons because housing systems take a lot of space to load. Haha. Surprise. Okay, that wasn't as nearly as many items as I thought that I would get. Shoot. Oh well. Oh yeah. Let's see. XP stuff. And, oh, we got a stand. Cool. So 669, baby. Which add-on is that for autofill and the scrap thing? Legion Remix Helper. Is that one? Let's see. Violet Hell. Violet Hell. Oh, I can't even wait. Oh, there it is. Violet Hell. Boom. Oh, look at that. And I'm a healer. Yay. Right now I can solo 25s at max on a mobile and a buck 16 limits on down. I could probably go higher, but I just want the fast play. Okay, yeah. So that seems pretty close in line with what I recall from the PTR. Buck 16. That's pretty high. I mean, actually, buck 16 is pretty much. You can do everything. You can definitely do everything by the time you get around like the 90 something to 100, because that's when you'll get the final. You get that final trait. Or I'm sorry, that final achievement for getting 5 million infinite power. So you're in a really good spot by then. Look, all your achievements are done, and the only thing left really is how fast can you farm bronze? If you wanted to farm bronze. And then you're otherwise doing the keys so you can get like, you know, you're doing like the 20s or so you can get like a whole bunch of, not moats, because you're done with moats. You're going for the infinite power stuff. So what do we got? What's this guy? This guy is 589. Respectable. Blizzard messed up doing the Paladin class all campaign again. They renewed my need for Night Elf Paladins again. They messed up doing the Paladin class all campaign again. But it renewed your need for Night Elf Paladins again. How'd that happen? Oh, flying. Oh, sad. Oh, they must have made you. I'm kind of curious what's going to happen, not next week, but for the next phase. The next phase. So phase 3 is when the Legion Fall campaign starts. That's when we're going to see Broken Shore that's going to come back, and Legion Assaults, that sort of thing. But will they do something? You know, what are they going to do with Deliverance Point? Because Deliverance Point had the whole rotating thing of like, okay, 1 week, or, you know, at a certain point it's going to be the Mage Tower, and at a certain point it's going to be this, at a certain point it's going to be this, but they're going to do something else. Like, I don't anticipate them being like, oh, they're going to, like, surprise, they actually did bring back the Mage Tower. Like, that's not going to be a thing. It would be a very, very weird thing to hold back on just telling people. Like, if they were going to bring back the Mage Tower for phase 3 of the remix, they would just say so. Palazzo Silver Chains, yeah. But it would just be weird making it a surprise now. Oh, really? I got a transmog thing? Shroud of Hungering Flesh. Oh, okay. That's a little surprising, but I'll take it. Probably just have them all permanently with buffs and unable to interact. That would make the most sense. I wonder if they're going to bring the followers back. No, they're not going to do that. Just like with the mission table, they're not going to do like, hey, now you got to power up followers and stuff like that. I would like to have my, God, what was his name? Maximilian of Northshire. He was my homie. Right? That dude hooked me up with a free Blessing of Kings. I haven't had any weird BattleNet errors, though. I've been pretty good. Alright, let's see. I was going to check the Peter real quick. And nothing. Nothing about updates either, so. Or build notes? Build notes? Blessing of the King, yeah. It was cool though. And we're gonna do roulettes. I can do a roulette in here, I think. All right, let's go. Broop. Oh, dude, that helmet is such a win. Let's go. It's day 2 where I've had to log into battle, even though after making. Oh, actually, I did notice that today was the first time in I don't remember that I did need to log into BattleNet. It didn't ask for my authenticator or anything, but it did log me out. I'm not sure PTR will be a thing for less than a day at this point. Oh, I'm certain it won't be either. But when it does come up, I'm sure it'll have a duration to it. So you guys do, huh? So everyone had to log back in. Interesting. I wonder why that's so. It's like BattleNet logged everyone out. I mean, it didn't ask for authenticator stuff. So, like, if it did ask for the authenticator for everyone again, then that would kind of indicate to me that there might have been some sort of breach, and they are, and they're logging everyone out to re-authenticate, I suppose. And what is up to Taliesin and friends? Actually, I should say Evitel and friends, right? What's up, everyone? Hey, it's Soul. Right now, we're just going through the motions of the Legion remix, and I'm just kind of cruising. So, you have to bear with me. It's a very chill stream while we're waiting very impatiently for housing stuff to happen. Hey, Mego. I was just about to talk smack about you. No, I was just about to talk about like how lately I've just been, as we're going through the motions of waiting for this stuff, I've been trying to talk with other folks and check out other communities. And there's like this whole Discord channel that calls itself WoW Kia, which is brilliant. It's just like a place for all the housing folk to hang out. So I've been hanging out a little bit there, mostly lurking, checking out stuff, giving takes as usual. Let's see. See a huge. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks again to Taliesin for being kind of a regular dump for his viewers. I very, very much appreciate it, as always. It's all good, Huge. Can I go with Huge? Because it ends with a J, so I'll go with a Huge. But right now, I'm healing my way through Violet. Oh, shit, they're dying. Oh, snap. Do stuff. Okay, they're fine. We're good. We're cruising. But yeah, what's like the over-under? Like, what are you guys saying? Do you think there's even the possibility of housing stuff being on the PTR today? I frankly don't have a lot of hope at all. I'm trying to reach out to devs to be like, so what do you think? And all of them are like, that's all I got. So if there is insider info, I ain't got it. What was the question? Whether or not the PTR will be up today. I mean, alpha's down. So I am kind of counting on a new alpha build, but then that doesn't do most of y'all a favor. The PTR is going to be special because it's like all of us. That's the whole thing. And I've been trying to talk that up too. I'm like, yo, I made up a little walkthrough to help people out. A lot of good that did. So love for it to be, but realistically, I'd say maybe next week. One thing that did put me off about the whole start of this housing test on the PTR is that it was going on through the weekday. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it from their point of view. Their folks are in the office, they'll be able to monitor stuff and all that. But I think it's more important that they try to get as much feedback as possible. So I'd almost think like, okay, maybe it would be better if it was available on a weekend, so that way more people can get in on it. My big cope is, hey, if they do manage to get it up like today or tomorrow or whatever, that they'll do the test, but because the test would extend into the weekend, they'll just be like, hey, you know what, screw it, we'll just leave it up for the weekend. You know, hopefully servers won't melt and stuff, and we'll just like have it up, and that'd be cool. Welcome to this also. Thank you for the kindness. But you know, I wanted it to actually help people on time, you know. What item level am I right now? I am a modest 669 for my weapon. That's all that really matters. I'm cruising. I'm not going at it as hard as, definitely not with the same energy that I did for the mop remix, because I don't need to, is what I'm telling myself. Like, I've met all the major goals that I really care about, so now really like my big focus is trying to do the 100 heroic world quests. That's like the big one, and I'm at okay, I don't know where I'm at, but I'm getting there. I have like less than 30 to go, so it's not going to be today, it might not be tomorrow, but I'll eventually get there. Finally got a decent ring. Very nice. 620 over there. No, that's cool, dude. That's cool. You know, even folks who wait until later phases, they're going to be fine. My big thing, though, as I've been telling the chat earlier, I really want to make sure that I'm positioned to get a whole bunch of bronze so I can buy a whole bunch of decor once that vendor comes out. Because, like, okay, let me go to that. Let me find that page. It'll kind of give me an idea of like just how many different things am I gonna end up buying. So this guy's gonna live, right? This guy's will be fine, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll just watch the HP there. So here's the reward stuffs. And then here are the costs right over there. So some things are pretty expensive, other things not so much. And then there's like the different requirements as well. All right, you better live, dude. Otherwise, you're going to make me look bad. So the things that I really want to get include like these torches, which are only 5,000 bronze. Some things I don't care about too much. Like, I don't need to get like an extra altar or an extra fountain or whatnot. But like the braziers I want, the torches I want, the candles I want, and those are cheap. Only 2,500 bronze. Small Legion candle. I definitely want to get that. And then chains as well. I'm sure I can do cool stuff with the chains. And then there's this throne, which I believe is this thing right here. So this looks like a cool dinner table, right? I don't mind getting a bunch of those. Yeah, so like the chains I want to get for sure. That seems fun. Then there's torches there, and then there's like a little baby candle you can sort of see there. So like the idea is, oh no, the cost is when you want to get extras. So you get the first one for free, as far as my understanding is. But then you go to the vendor if you want to get more of the stuff. So it's like, oh, okay. So that's where all my bronze is going to go. I bought pretty much everything that I want to get. I don't really care about a whole lot of the stuff that you buy with bronze in the remix. I don't really need to get like all the old stuff or the old ensembles for all my characters. Like I'm a big transmog slut, but not that big that I want to get like, oh, let me get all the cloth. Let me get all the mail. I'm just going to stick to the plate stuff and I'm like totally cool with that. But beyond that, yeah, it's going to be a lot of candles. Candles, braziers, torches, chains, candles. Okay, so there's a small candle and then there's a large candle. We're getting both of those. I'm going to get like 100 of these. That way, you walk into the house and one of the rooms is going to be literally the Black Temple. I'm going to have candles like on the ground, sticking out the walls, hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Yeah, people are going to be like, dude, you got like a fell kobold kind of thing going on here. Yes, I do. But as for like the other stuff, like, yeah, I don't think I need, I'll probably get like multiples, but I don't need very many. Like that little shelf drawer looking thing, that's like, okay, I'll get one of those. Maybe I'll get a couple of these, But I'll definitely be getting torch, candle, brazier thing, chains. And there's more too, you know, not everything is visible. Maybe this could be like my my fell hot tub. Yeah. That'd be cool. Do you need to do the achievement to unlock the ability to buy it? Yes. So a lot of these overlap too. Do Broken Isles World quests. Do the Legion remix raids. And then there's like later stuff too that aren't available yet. You know, do the Armies of Legion fall, get the, you want to get wrapped up with those guys, get Keystone Master. Like these are, like a lot of these we can work towards and achieve now. Some of these are going to come in later phases because some of the content's not available yet. But then otherwise, hey, get exalted with the Wardens, Quarter Ferrandis, Dreamweavers, Nightfallen, you know, and then these are the candles. So I'm getting there. So for the large Legion candle, yeah, Nightfallen, so I'll get both the large one and the small one. Easy. Still not on PTR? Nope. Nope. Need to decide about Rolling Claw, something for the mythic shallow level ensembles or not. And it's up to you. You know, I feel like the best time to do it, Fitz, would be in the later phases when it's going to be easy for you to get that starting gear. And then on top of that, you'll be able to kind of easily get to a high enough, you know, you'll be able to unlock your stuff and maybe get at least a few points into your limits unbound trait. So you get like some versatility. But the most important thing is you'll get some fast gear. And then you'll just get an easy carry. Someone will be like, dude, let me get some bodies. And as long as you can just survive the mechanics, then you're okay. Because someone probably is super burly and they'll be able to just carry everyone through. Probably. Hopefully, maybe. It might take a couple of tries. But, I mean, you can try it every day. So, I don't think... I think the concern over those Trial of Valor Deathless ensembles, I think that's a later thing. Just ammo. Okay, I'm done here. I can turn in more stuff. Just don't get the drown debuff. I mean, someone will have to help you out with that one. That's all. Because, like, that's obviously going to be a problem. Pretty easy even now. I got the leather one. Yes. Yeah. So you can go for it now. But I'd say it's just... If there are things on your plate, you can deprioritize that, save it for later. I'm confident you'll be okay. Okay, one more thing. Moats, elites. I'll probably do elites. Yeah, I'll eventually get around to killing 25 elites, right? Sure. Ooh, more sand too. Nice. Oh, that's not the right thing. Oh, so I got so I'm getting 672 things now? Oh, how interesting. I don't have anything that is 672 yet, but my sand went up. Interesting. Wow, there's a lot of things that I'm missing. So 669. Okay, so I can do that. And that's it. Sheesh. Yeah, because it's a ring, neck. Oh, hey, I think I wanted this one. Okay, so now I got that one back. That I'll hold on to. Okay, so now I'm back to two of those things. Okay. Cool. Next thing. Anyone know where the PTR realms are? I don't know, man. We're waiting. Folks be waiting. What add-on shows your item level on the character screen? This stuff right here. This is called Simple Item Level. Separate words. Simple Item Level. That'll show stuff here. If you happen to have a normal inventory like this, it'll show up on your backpack as well. So nice and easy. You can customize it some more. Like, hey, if it's a certain item level, then it's going to be purple or orange or what. You know, you can do a little bit of that stuff too. I kept mine plain. I don't think it looks like this stock. But I wanted to make it nice and easy for my old man eyes. So there you go. Yeah, no problem, dude. Happy to help. Finding add-ons for problems is kind of a thing. And it's definitely going to be a thing once we get a better grasp of the kinds of add-ons that we need to replace certain weak auras that people crave or need, you know? And there's no shame in needing them. But I know that there's a lot of concern from folks who might lose out on some functionality that are worried Blizzard isn't going to restore it at all. And even if they do, there might not be an add-on creator ready to answer for some of these needs. Which there probably won't, because there are infinite needs from players. It's unfortunate. Do I run keys? No. I'm not a keystone running person. It's just not my vibe, you know? Like I still haven't gotten KSM for season 3 yet. I'll get around to it, but it's definitely not a priority for me. I was hoping Remix would have a separate client to force me to build a new UI with the default one to get away from LVUI. Yeah, like I know I haven't heard much from the LVUI folks. I think they're taking, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think they're still taking kind of a wait and see approach. Like they're not immediately quitting, right? Some people are being pretty judgy over the weak auras team for being like, okay, they just aren't even going to try. And it's not like they have to either. I like to run time dungeons where I never have to stop for loots. I did challenge modes on Mob Classic thrice so far. Thrice. I meant for the achievements in the remix. Even then, I don't run keys. Like I've been, like I know the scope, right? I know what's being asked of me for it. So like eventually, like I might try to solo it. Just by principle, like I want to see if I can just do this thing myself. But I know I can at least solo it too, which is like, oh, that's cute. But I think that's it. The last one I did was like a 2 Court of Stars, and that was it. I imagine a lot of waiting for beta to actually start development. I mean, if you look at CurseForge right now, so let me show you guys. CurseForge. So if we take a look at all the WoW add-ons and we just filter this to like what's available for 12.0, these are the things that people are you know, have set up. And you know, so this kind of gives you an idea of the people who might be on the alpha that are already trying to produce things. So all these are expected to just work. I think there's like probably a good number of pages of things that will work. So like 12.0, Titan panel works. So I think Titan panel might be a place to look for people who are looking for data brokers. I know that's been like a big thing because people have been relying on weak auras to be like, oh, I just wanted to tell me this. I just wanted to tell me that. Titan panel is one of the OG things, which some people are put off by because you have like this whole kind of intrusive UI that I know it hides whenever you don't mouse over it, but then some people just don't like that anyway. But that would be like a place to look for that. And this person seems to, okay, this person's making a bunch of stuff. I have a feeling that this person uses like AI to like just pump out add-ons or something. I don't know if I'm going to rely on like that particular person. That seems kind of sus because no one puts out those many add-ons at once, right? I'll do keys when I can solo keys. That's kind of my thing too. I worry we won't be able to complete the full class order hall campaigns considering there's not much of it on Remix currently. I mean, I've completed my part. Yeah. I know that some people are encountering bugs with the order halls. So, I mean, there's that for sure. But so far, I have been able to complete the Paladin one at least. Is anyone else having problems? Let's see, where am I going now? I'm going to... I guess I'm going to Stormheim. I'm going to Stormheim. Let's go. Remember time Panel used it back in the... Yeah, I remember I used it before too. It's like, oh, I want to see how much gold I have. I want to see how close I am to level, or yeah, time to level. But then I just kind of like felt, my needs changed. I didn't need that much stuff, or I didn't want that much clutter on my UI. And even though I still have like some clutter here, like this is about it. Yeah, it was the thing. And just like kind of like with WeakAuras, you would have people who would develop on the Titan for Titan panel so they can add more features. I mean, think of what was that one bag on called that people really used a lot of? Not Leatrix. Crap, what was it called? Not Better Bags. Whatever. It was some bag add-on that people that other developers, they made little plugins for it. No, not Bagonair. It was the one right before it. The one that a lot of people were using. And it was kind of based on it was based on it, but then it just did better. Addy Bags, there we go. Addy Bags was the one. So there was like a whole bunch of people would make a whole bunch of plugins for Addy Bags because it's like, oh, okay, here's the plugin, so you can now track these kinds of items, right? Yeah, that was the. Okay, I'm going really slow. Damn, this thing actually is hitting hard. Or not hitting hard. This one's, because I'm still using freaking Tempest Wrath. Oh no. Oh, I will switch to it shortly then. Oh yeah, Balance of Power. I totally forgot about that one too. I think between some of these campaign quests is Balance of Power, and I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. Use Titan Panel back in Wrath. There was a plugin that told you an opposite faction person. Really? Titan Panel did that too? So, like, I'm not as worried about this whole add-on thing. I feel like someone's gonna rise up. Someone's gonna rise up. The losing out on WeakAuras, it's the end of an era, right? But there's gonna be someone who's going to fill that gap. People are going to have that need. Someone's going to fill it. It's not like, some of those more obscure games or MMOs. This is WoW. The industry of WoW is very, very large. And I think there is a lot of opportunity for someone to step in and provide what it is that people need, if it's not there already. It doesn't have to be the next big platform. It might just be a whole bunch of like smaller add-on creators that eventually start fulfilling the needs that people want. So, but that's just a guess. Boop. All right, back to normal. Funny enough, I didn't notice much either. But let's do. Ooh, I think that one might take a while. Murder. And then there's a bonus objective I never did. While leveling on a PvP server, the functionality was removed the patch after I discovered it. Oh, that's typical, right? Okay, so Stormwing Scale. Do I just kill Dragos? Do this one? It sure looks like it. Might as well kill everything else that moves too. Panda, hey, what's up? Good morning. Yeah, I wonder how some of the other unit frame add-on people are handling it. I haven't really poked around, but before I switched over to just using the stock UI for my frames and all that, I used Pitbull unit frames, really old add-on, but was still being updated, and gave you all that similar functionality to something like LUI. The reason I never switched was just because, well, was Pitbull never broke, and I had it configured to the way that I liked, and I just dealt with it, and it was fine. It was ugly, but it was perfectly functional for what I wanted. No matter how creative a creator will be, if information will be considered secret value, nothing could be done. An example of that are cooldowns of profession crafts, since they are cooldowns. I think I get what you're saying. I think that there's I think the WoW team is trying to create like a certain sort of flexibility, because it's a really fine line to draw. Like, I'm not technical, so I'm not going to be able to describe this or illustrate this very well. But what Blizzard's trying to do, of course, is try to make it so add-ons can't just read all the information. What they're trying to do is create this sort of presentation of where I'm failing to describe this well. They want to present the information without letting add-ons have so much access that they can manipulate that information to other ends, which makes it tantamount to WoW needs to make its own kind of weak aura kind of platform, but they can't at the same time. It's like this impossible thing, it feels like. Let's see, I want to ask your opinion of a concept. What if Blizzard gave us the option to reset our characters to certain events like the remix? What if Blizzard gave us the option to reset our character? Oh, okay, so you're just talking about like the name of your character. So like let's say my main, my paladin main. If I can turn him into just a remixed character, is that what you're kind of wondering? I feel like that would introduce a whole lot of it would introduce a lot of other things to consider that they can do, but at the same time, it's like, why don't you just make another character, is what they kind of settle on. You know, they would have to create this entire system, this entire thing, to make it so your character can now become a remix character. And then when it's done being a remix character, then it's a normal character instead. There'd be a lot of things that go on behind the scenes to make that work. And I think it can work. I just don't, in my opinion, I don't think that they think that's worth it. They'd rather just be like, you know, just give them some more character slots. And they could just make like this character, that's their story, that's, you know, their remixed character is its own unique thing, and we'll leave it at that. Which is, you know, obviously not what you're asking for, but that's my take on it. I think it's just not worth the effort. People even before that used to have X-Pro ovens. Yeah. I mean, some people, they still use shadow unit frames because it works, right? You know, not even any hate on the other add-ons. It's just like, hey, it works. It's still being updated. I'm gonna keep using it, you know. But then when I saw how the basic frame was worked, like something like this thing right here, it's not ideal for me, but it's also just really easy, and and it functionally works. So I'm cool with it. And I've been, I've been fine. Sometimes as a gamer, you got to just work with what you got and then get used to it, and then you just get used to it. And that's the end of the story. Optimistic at best to think they even can. Concerning the profession things or spells, I'm sure it would take an overhaul to make sure it doesn't open up the rest of the cooldowns. So you're talking about like tracking all the concentration stuff, all those values. Ooh, I'm glad I'm not that dependent on like the cooldown stuffs. For me, the way that I coped through that was just get on your character every 2 or 3 days, and then your concentration will be like pretty good or like near max. But I think that's the difference between someone who really wants to min-max and can engage with professions like on a moment's notice versus someone who's like, okay, I'm gonna wait until I have like the time to do it, and then I just do it all in like this one block. So you just add attack to spells that can be tracked. It's not black magic, but I think the danger is that it can be used as a backdoor, because it's like, okay, if you have an add-on that can track that thing, then you would have another add-on that tracks the track of that thing. I'm not technical like that, but I think that's what people have been doing in order to bypass some of the restrictions that they try to put in. Okay, let's go east. I want to see what's going on there, because I think there was a problem here where like the phasing didn't work, because I think that's why I never did this extra objective. Like I remember I went here and it was empty. So let's see if it's still the same thing. Oh, we got stuff. Yay, I can do things. Oh, this place is fucked now. It'll take some extra work to split the spells. The question is, will they? I mean, I don't know what the exact solution is, but I'd like to think that they're putting in a good faith effort, because they're reaching out to create. They've reached out to add-on creators. They've let them into the alpha early. They're letting add-ons be accessible right away from the jump. That's something that they didn't do before. I remember before, like, it wasn't until like into beta that they let add-ons be used. And it wasn't just for, oh man, thank God I can use details or whatever now. It was more for the add-on creators to like actually start developing stuff, and they didn't have nearly as much time. So it's not going to be a perfect thing. This whole thing is going to be it's going to be a series of compromises that's going to happen. But it's going to be important to just keep giving the feedback. It's the aura versus private aura thing. It's not that complex to do. But then people bypass that too, though, right? Because they did the whole macro thing. But yeah, there's not much I can say on this. I'm like way out of my depth trying to speak on this too much. That, and I'm not like that kind of power user for add-ons. I don't even fully grasp like the kinds of add-ons that I use now that'll be affected by the changes. I just know that for the most part, I know that I'll deal with it. Do people in the World Heroic Mode see other Heroic Mode players? I believe so. Or no, I believe it's segregated. You know, if you're in heroic mode, then you're just seeing people in heroic mode. You're gonna be phased. Because like, if you try and do a world boss, or you try to join a party, a raid to do a world boss, you're gonna see that a lot of people are gonna be phased into one thing or the other. So you won't be able to see it. So that's the thing. It's going to be it's a long process that takes a whole lot of iteration. And that goes both ways for both Blizzard to create like a better working platform to not just fulfill what they want to do, but to make it friendly for add-on creators. But also, unfortunately, the add-on creators, they're going to have to put in the work too. The WeakOrs team decided not to do that. Someone else is going to. Or maybe a lot of someone else's, you know? I have multiple paladins and shaman. The non-OG tunes just get left behind. It feels like a waste to delete them. I'm not sure Blizzard can prevent this. I think that's just the consequence of having a really old game. I don't know how to solve that. Over the past 20 years, you know, even someone like me who doesn't really do alts, I have a whole bunch of random characters that I just like have, but you know, my sense of attachment to them, like, it's not really there. But I also haven't made that many characters that I need to make space. So let's see. How do you lock limits unbound for your remixed weapon? Say I have to purchase all available traits. Basically, yes. So once you get, you need to buy everything. I can't move this window, but you have to buy basically everything on the left-hand side. So double check that you've bought all these traits here, and then you got to fill up a trait all the way to the end. Once you do that, then you'll unlock the limits unbound trait. Ta-da! And I guess there was a roulette. Sorry, I missed it. All right. Oh, perfect. Showing some skin, yo. Oh, both top and bottom. But boy, is my character not happy about that. They are mean mugging. All right. So what am I doing here? I am getting parts. Instead of finding a weaker to do what you want, now you just find it out. Yeah, you're just moving off of like the really big popular platform into just good old add-ons. So what I'm most curious about, though, with all these changes, is how is encounter design going to change? Because that's like the bigger thing. You know, that's what players have been asking for. Hey, Blizz, can you make the game not require these kinds of add-ons in the first place? Not all these add-ons, but you know, the ones that make it required for combat and all that. That's going to be interesting to see. So once we see, like, I don't know what that early raid test was like, but once they get into like the raid testing in earnest, then we're going to, you know, hear from like at least top players or people who are testing that stuff. Like, okay, here's what it's like. You know, this is easy, this is hard, whatever. But I have a feeling that it's that when it really comes down to it, at the hardest levels, it's going to feel kind of the same as it is now. It's just going to be a bit more forgiving on timing. So I wonder how the difficulty curve is going to feel for those kinds of players then, because what'll happen is, like when it's progression, it's going to be like, ooh, this is hard, this is really tight, the gear requirements are really crazy. But then once people are used to the fights, and they have enough gear, then it's going to be like molasses. It's going to be like, okay, it's taking forever for these mechanics because now I'm so used to the motions here. And then combat might feel slow. So I wonder how they're going to handle that, or if that's like the intent. Is that, or are they just fine with it? A lot of the racial warfare streams I've been watching about it are saying the players are getting baited in that encounter philosophy. They're being baited in that encounter philosophy isn't really changing. So it is going to change or it's not going to change. I'm of the mindset that it is going to change. You know, like certain... Oh, yeah. Okay, now there's all these marked dudes that I just want to kill. Was there anything else? Okay, I did do both objectives. Cool. Another day, no PTR update still? Yep. I would at least like to see like them say, hey, you know what, we're trying, but it's just not working out, and you know, come back next week. But they haven't done that yet. It's just, hey, once we figure things out, we'll let you know. But it's like, we want to know something now. Throw us a bone. Yeah, because at this rate, I'll do a normal length stream, and then I'm going to help my dad build some furniture. Or not build furniture, put together some furniture. All right, let's go to that one. The client did update last night, though. Oh, was it actually like a new build? That's promising. I didn't notice that. Okay, not changing much as is right now. They said the most changes are going to be mechanics are going to be given a few more seconds longer before going off. I mean, that's a pretty easy to understand example of what's going on, or of one of the changes that's going to happen. We'll see what else. You know, because it's like, it almost sounds like it's like, oh, they're doing a whole lot just to, you know, have the results of changes be that, but it does mean a lot. And there are a lot of pieces that go in towards being able to track those things, assign things to players and all that through weak auras or whatever add-ons. I know my team's going to be a little bit affected by it, but for me at least, as a raid lead, it's not going to mean a damn thing. And I'm like, cool. I ain't gonna sweat. Like, all I need to successfully do, you know, AOTC style raids is timers. That's all I need. They're gonna have timers in their thing, so I'm good to go. And as far as I saw, I think it was a Bigwigs and DBM. They said that that they should be able to reskin those timers into bars, and I'm cool with that. Easy peasy. I'll go play real, right? Yeah. Good point. Good point. And unfortunate. It's not nearly as fun. Involves no fell candles, no shields, no 50 Onyxia heads hanging off a pole, which is hilarious. I wonder if that's gonna be a thing. Because the other day I bought like 40 or 50 Onyxia heads and I just started like hanging them all over the place. It's only going to make our situation better. People will break their dependence on a British lady yelling at them. Yeah, instead it's going to be me. So, I mean, the expectation too is that we can probably edit the sounds, but they're just going to be for like very general stuff. I doubt we're going to see something like, you know, customize something to where we can say, oh, taunt or frontal or stuff like that. Which I found wild. Like, kid you not, like, I don't really watch a whole lot of other WoW streamers, especially ones that do like keys, because it's not my thing. But I remember I was seeing one like the other day, and maybe this is just one example, and not a great one, but I was overhearing like the UI was telling the dude everything. You know, switch, frontal, interrupt, kick, you know, avoid, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was just telling him everything. I'm like, what are they playing? Like, is that how, you know, is that the thing that, you know, some folks are fighting for? Like, just basically a voice in their head telling them exactly what to do? And I found that kind of wild. You know? Chance, yeah. Yeah, a lot of my DBM stuff is off, so I feel like I'm prepared for what's to come. I'll hear my code tank being like, taunt, dude. I'm like, oh, right. Because a lot of that stuff is off. I think yeah, definitely when we get late in progression, I just turn off the timers and turn off most of the add-ons and stuff. But then there are things that the add-ons will tell other players for me. So I'm like, okay, I'll go and I have to leave it on. Down there. Okay. I imagine sitting in the garden in front of my house to leave the moment when suddenly the frame rate drops to 10 as I'm looking at a specific direction of the house because the house is the guy that has 100 Onyxia heads in his garden on poles. No. It's going to be a big cannon. That's the plan. That is my current plan. I'm going to have a giant cannon. It's not even going to be a house. The house is just going to be like part of the barrel of the cannon. Oh, wait. What's happening here? Can I move? Oh, this is... Whoa. We're just... No, okay, I'm doing something wrong. I don't remember what this thing is at all. Full sail, repair... increase movement speed. So, okay, so I do move. Right. Okay. Oh, I don't remember this one at all, man. Yeah. Oh, well. I think I kind of got the hang of it now. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no. We're dead. Oh, no. I'm fine. So crashing into a wall, not a big deal. But crashing into land, fatal. Okay. Oh, I sped up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, what's that? Because that's repair the ship. Okay, I want to repair. I am new to this all over again. Oh no, we're dead again. Help! Ah! Round 3, let's go. Start of this thing's horrible. I have like no memory of this. I figured I would remember this because this is awful. Yeah, because if I go in there, there's no coming back. Like, I'm dead. So I might as well go in and just get what I can before I'm, like, killed. Oh, yeah. We're not going to make it. Finish the quest. Finish the quest. Yes. Woo. And that's why they're all dead. Because... Yeah. Like, how did they get by? Does Darkmoon Fair have housing decor stuff? I did not get a good look. But that's a good question. You know, it's a new month is coming pretty soon. You might want to save up or get rep with the Darkmoon Fair thing. Turbo Boost is next week. Winds, there is no Winds event that's happening that I know of. But there is going to be Turbulent Time Winds. That's going to come. That's going to come with the next patch. Probably at the start. Don't know for sure, but probably at the start. You can use the repair to break. Oh, that's a good point. But thankfully, I finished that quest. Ugh. Is there a mount for time was again? Yes. I think they identified it too. I just don't remember off the top of my head what it was. That's all good. Not like I haven't steered people wrong before either. I feel like we should be getting a Howl's End article soon since it starts on Saturday. Good point. Like, there's a calendar thing. Yeah, it starts this coming Saturday, too. So we might see an article on Friday. But, yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, because Friday at 10, that's when we get the their version of This Week in WoW as a recap. So we might see something there. It kind of sounds like so far that spooky event, if we don't hear something about it soon, I think they might have just like scrubbed it, or it just might be a very small affair. Nothing too crazy. Just like it might just be a fun little thing that they added in, but nothing. Well, apparently it was enough that they wanted to tease it, but they didn't really have much to tease either. So. Didn't hear about the DMF stuff. I don't have any knowledge of it. I'm not sure. I mean, let's see. Is there like a thing that tells us? Is there a tag for holidays? No, nothing like that yet. But that would be what I expect. I would expect. I mean, I guess not with this patch, but I think maybe we should be prepared for a either sooner or later. You may want to double check your rep with the Darkmoon Fair, or start holding on to tokens. But at the same time, it's a Darkmoon Fair, so you're not exactly in a rush to pick that stuff up yet either. Where to next? So I'm at 83. Oh, actually, I've made some good headway. I've got 17 more quests, and then I'll max my stuff, and then I'll be done. So those things were busted. This one I think I can still do. So let's go. And I guess I should do these campaign things too. Darkheart Thicket, Halls of Valor, Eye of Bashara, among others, as we go along. I mean, I guess it's not a huge deal to queue up for those right now. So, Darkheart Thicket, Halls of Valor, and Ashada. And it's just normal. I don't have to do it on hard or anything. Just smash it, knock it out real quick. All right, I'm getting hungry. What's for lunch? Soup, I think. Yeah, I think soup. I'm specular. Ah! Wait. Wait. Okay, that's kind of dirty. It changed my spec for me. I don't want that. I never asked for this. There. Now I'm truly ready for healing. Sorry, level 14 paladin. Enjoy the ride, though. Got winds and timeways mixed up. They overlap. They have overlapped, in fairness, yeah. Oh, there's another burly dude in here. 625. Yeah. You know, what's funny is I bought I bought a dresser for my dad. I'm gonna help put them together, and I just kind of totally forgot that I also bought myself a nightstand. That I also, yeah, I guess today is furniture assembly day. Yay! Can't wait. Thanks, Blizzard, for denying me fun time. Now I gotta do like housework. Ugh. Lego for grown-ups. Yeah, that's about right. And I put this thing together before, so I'm not worried about like a horror story of assembly. I mean, hey, I might have a fun story tomorrow. Oh, let me tell you guys about the disaster that was putting an IKEA dresser together. But there's also a windowsill I have to dismantle because the wood's rotting too. Blizzard. Why? Why you deny me? That means I better have a big meal today. Or for lunch. So what'll I have instead? More soup. No, not more. That's not a good idea. Maybe I'll make a sandwich. You know this would be good? Big old Snickers bar, man. Oh, that candy top from earlier. I've been trying to push it out my head. Not doing a great job. Pizza. Oh, pizza will sound pretty good. You know, like, so I was sick the other week. Well, heck, I've been sick. Like, I had COVID, and then I had like this really bad stomach bug or whatever. So my appetite isn't as strong as it should be. So I can't have meals that are too big. Now, pizza sounds delicious, and pizza is like segmented, right? It's pre-sliced. You can just have as much as you want, save the rest for later. But I'm gonna hold off on having something as crazy as pizza. So I've been having like simpler foods for the most part, which is a shame. Haven't had ice cream, let alone Snickers ice cream. You know, Snickers ice cream. No, I think I prefer my Snickers to be in bar form. You know, in its purest, its pure version, its purest form. Does sound good though. I remember I have had those Snickers ice cream bar kind of things where it's basically a Snickers bar, but it's, you know, ice cream. Those are pretty good. Good little snack. I think I remember the last time I had it. It was on the way to BlizzCon one year. I don't remember which BlizzCon, but it was on the way. And Dia was like, "Hey, you want ice cream?" I was like, "Ooh, ice cream," because she knows my eyes will just light up. I'm like, you know, if she says like the right trigger food word, I'd be like, "Ooh." It's like if we're on the road, she's like, "Oh, look, a puppy." I'm like, "Oh, puppy, what?" I am extremely easy to please. Very easy to distract. Huh? What? Squirrel? Ooh. Let's do it. What animal am I? 672, according to my weapon. 672. Yeehaw. Oh, I can turn in this quest. Something that I neglected to turn in, I think. So the other thing that I think is important to do is, you know, in preparation for the later phases, is to, you know, take care of the questy things that you need to do. That way you can immediately dive into whatever the heck's new, because I don't remember if there are like prerequisites to doing the later campaign things. I think there aren't, but might as well do them. Ain't none a big old bowl of bug. Oh, dude, that sounds hella good too, and that'd be better for me. I just had to ease up on the sriracha, which is delicious. Oh. Another dungeon. So Halls of Valor or Darkheart Thicket. Let's go. Wow, these keys really are instant. I just got to make sure to change my spec each time, I guess. And then that's all my quests, right? 18, 18. Cool. I'm higher than you? Not for long. Yeah, you keep at it, you'll get your item level up nice and quick. Can you talk from earlier made me order a mixed bag of Halloween stuff on Amazon? So what kind of stuff did you get? I found 700 and they are hard to keep up with in raids and dungeons. Yeah, some of them move fast, especially if you run into a demon hunter. But otherwise, not so bad. Let's see what these guys are sporting. Oh wait, change to healer. Healer. Yeah, this dude's going wall to wall, baby. Oh, my artifact ability went away? That's weird. Oh well. Oh, a Death Knight tank. Oh, I can't hold threat against a Death Knight. It's this odd bug where Death Knight tanks just do infinite threat or something. Fun to follow and collect loot. Hey, if you're cool with that, cool. No, it's just weird that it took out the Twisting Crusade thing, but then last time it didn't. So weird. Ooh, this guy goes right first. Crazy. What's my infinite thing at? 20-ish? 20. So I think outside of the world boss stuff, I got everything that I can get. Outside of world boss and just having a lot of infinite power. But I also walk slow. Okay, well, what was this? Oh yeah, Death Knight is 616, 616. And the thing is, you're not even really collecting stuff here. And we went the wrong way, I think. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, like there's just bronze. Like you just need to make sure you get the boss. That's all. Yeah, we did go the wrong way. It's alright. Like, where is he? I think he's like there somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, like they kind of missed the trail or the footprints. Uh-oh. Better do my job. Healing. Yeah, I got like 40 item level on this guy, and I can't hold the red. Sheesh. Someday it will be fixed. Maybe. So 27. Cool. Oh, I'm holding. Hold that threat, baby. Yay. Oh, so that's how it feels. Nice. Yeah, who goes right first, man? That's different. Because now I gotta go through all this stuff too, and we don't have a speed boost. Very inconvenient. Let's see, you want sweet, you got a trolley gummy assorted sours mix. I like gummy stuff. Gummy stuff is cool. Now it's the question of like, I remember like I grew up with like plain gummy bears and gummy worms. Like, I liked both, but it's funny. Like, I wanted worms, but I liked the bears more. Like, they were cool because they were like kind of, it was kind of bite-sized. They felt more digestible. Worms were just kind of a lot. So it's like sometimes you wouldn't have the whole worm and then you would just kind of like bite it out. And then you gotta pull, and then that's just kind of messy. But then the bears, they were just like, you know, they're bite-sized. Nice and easy. Gummy bears. I take gummy vitamins. So that's like my sweet treat for the day most of the time. Unless I'm like fiending, then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have freaking ice cream, baby. Oops. It's on the candy topic? No, I just veered back. That's all. Priorities, man. Sometimes you know, conversation just takes us there. If you have something to eat and possibly plan something for dinner later. All right, mainly. I'll see you. You've been unable to convert time runners to standard. Oh, no. That's no good. Item level right now is 672-ish. 672-ish. Oops, wrong way. I'm only pointing out the item level of my weapon, but like it's, you know, it's a weird mix. Let's see, anything else I can put on? I think that was it. C4. Yep. So what happens when you try to do it? Do you just get an error message? You click yes and nothing happens. All right, Tank, you got this. You got this. Watch, after lunch, I'm going to be like, all right, Dad, I'm going to put this thing together. PTR is going to be out. Watch. Watch. Bet you. Bet. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to have a bowl of ice cream as a penalty. That's how confident I am. The convert button's grayed out. Oh, that sucks too. Damn. Oh, okay. 1%. That's my threat against him. Man. If only I can tank like him. Shit. Let's see, Dark Heart Thicket is next. I think I can probably make it there. I hope. It's a little bit of overtime. That, and it'll give me a chance to, you know, if there's like an article. Ooh. Stuff to look at. All right. Now for Dark Hearts Theater. I guess I could have, maybe I could have doubled this up with an earlier quest, but this works out. How many seconds? Oh, not instant. Almost instant, though. Man, good to be a healer. Yeah, this wouldn't be this ain't such a bad way of getting boxes. Let's do, ooh, oh, a real, oh, we got a real one, 722, whoa. Alright, we're chasing, myself included. Senpai, wait! Ah. And we're running. Damn, that's a really hard hitting turret from below. 74 million just like that. Sheesh. And like it'll only get worse. He's not even done. How much health does he have? Only 109? I mean, he's running feral right now. Not wait, actually no. Can't tell. Actually no, 109's a lie, you idiot. You're carrying groups now? Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, my sense of like what is power in this remix is like all thrown off now. Oh, even the rep paladin. Sorry, buddy, I didn't even notice you. He's sporting 681. Okay, there's a level 23 Death Knight and a Warlock now. Who's also fairly good, 653. It's just can't really tell what he's doing. He throws down dots and things are dead. Typical. Uh-oh. I think I need to do some healing. Where you at? Warlock dude? Oh, he's burning himself, I think. See, look how far behind he made me. And then what do I get for the random cube again? Let me double check. Because I don't think I get a bonus thing because it's the call to arms, right? Or do I? Because then that would feel even like more of a hookup. So right now I'm doing specific dungeons, but if I just go into Dungeon Finder, I mean, I guess it doesn't make a difference, but it would be an infinite thing. Yeah, maybe heroics would be fine too. Shoot, let's do one real quick. Hopefully it's real quick. Oh, Christ. Opposite. Damn it. I mean, it's not bad, but we'll get to the end and then it's going to be like, ah, damn it. Oh, I'm actually still in tank spec, but I lost my artifact power. It's weird. And it looks like I am the carry this time. Fuck. This will not take 4 minutes. But I'll try. I will try to. I don't want to say what's up, dude. It's treating me good. I'm mostly taking it easy. I'm just kind of going through the motions of like mostly like the quests, the achievements and whatnot, but I'm still powering up pretty good. I'm at like 660 something or other item level. And the climb is really chill, really easy. So right now I just want to do like I just want to do what I was hoping to be a quick heroic before I head out for the day. But I'm like, this won't take long. And then I get this done in all places. I'm like, son of a bitch. But it'll be fine. It'll be chill. I just don't want to deal with people who just are here for a free ride. That ain't happening. Or at least I don't want it to happen. Oh, the vote failed. No. Tyke. Oh, they're all on the same thing. Ah, shit. That means I'm going to get kicked. Oh, no. It's going to be all bad, man. What do you think? You think I'll get kicked before this is over? Probably. I think there's a fairly good chance of that, yeah. They're not in the same, okay, 3 of them are in the same server, but they're not in the same guild. Still kind of sus. I'm the one carrying, so probably not. Maybe. Oh, I'm the healer, though. Yeah, so they'll have to wait forever. if they kick me. Yeah. Okay, so I think I do have the power. Why would I get kicked? Spite. Well, because I tried to kick their tank, which I believe is just one of their guys who's actually, yeah, that might be it. I think it might just be one guy who's dual boxing. Actually, wait, is that the thing? No, that's not it. Yeah, so it might be one guy dual boxing, and that dude is just like chilling at the start. But then that sucks. That's kind of scummy, because usually if you're gonna dual box, you're the carrier, probably. So, like, that's rude, man. Okay, now he's just offline. Okay. Can I try kicking him again? I tried kicking him again and it failed. I think they're gonna get mad at me. No, messy fessy. Not allowed to die, teammates. Not allowed. I know fighting 3 would like kill a bunch of them. I'd feel kind of bad. Fighting 2 at once is fine though. But maybe that's also... Oh, it's not like they are paying repair bills. But it looks like the dude made it. Yay, he made it. Oh, there's still 3 guys. Oh, jeez. I'll play it very safe. What sucks is that Truth Guard does not work. Or at least I tried doing it. And I was not able to, you know, have Truth Guard show me the thing. I don't even have the DPS of the 2 guys to both get it too strong. Yeah, the multiplier is like pretty nuts. I tried doing it the other day with like just 1 extra guy, and all of a sudden like 3 of the DPS just like they just disintegrate. I'm like, oh no. I'm sorry. Righty. I don't think I have any add-ons to help with this, so. Yeah, my thing doesn't. My helper's not. My helper never worked. So long sleeves, no cape, male gloves. Looks like this guy. Dark vest. Okay, that's not a vest. Right? Let's find out. Okay. It is a vest, I guess. You have to have Truth Guard to show the demon pack is to transmog Truth Guard. No, I tried that before too. This was when I was doing the key on my own. I was just kind of experimenting to see if it worked, and it wouldn't light up. So I thought it was kind of weird. Maybe I did something wrong. Because I thought I talked to all the dudes with the clues, and then I looked around, and yeah, none of them were showing up. When I did find the guy, I was just double checking. I'm like, okay, now can I get it to show up? Yeah, it wouldn't do it. It did work for you? I think it's a conspiracy then. I'm pretty sure that's it. It just hates me. Yep. Hope Court of Stars never comes into rotation ever again with Mythic Plus and these add-on changes. Oh, why? Because you have to read the text and figure it out? Oh, what does this world come to, man? We gotta read? Pay attention? Ugh. Yeah, how will they, what sort of concessions will the WoW team make? Will they just, like, bypass this thing altogether because players can't handle it? That'd be pretty, I admit, that'd be pretty sad. If the response to that was so strong that they just kill off that mechanic because players they just can't do it. Yay. Well, that clearly wasn't as fast as I wanted it to be, but oh well. Oh yeah, actually, I'm already here. I think. All right, so was there any news? There was no news. What is the state of the Peter? Let's see. I don't even know where to turn these quests in, man. Oh, I gotta go all the way there. Ah, no. I'll take a flight point. Let's go. So we're going to Val'Shara. Alright, well that goes. Come on, baby. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. And we are screwed. Nothing. Alright, what about... let's double check Alpha. Anything on build notes, maybe? They should give us teleports to remix dungeons when we reach Mythic plus 100. Have people done 100? That's very high. Alright. And nothing there. Good. Okay, so it says... Wait, was there an update to this? No, not that. Nope, no updates there. Okay, so... yeah, you get teleports at 20. So anyway. So with how things are going, I think that's going to be it for now. No PTR, no alpha, but as news comes in, I'll be talking about it. If there's anything crazy to react to, then I'll bust something out and do a quick reaction video or something like that. Otherwise, we'll keep hoping and coping that we'll get an update for the PTR. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything from anybody, so let's just keep watching, waiting, hoping, and seething. Yeah, we'll keep seething, I think. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to be heading out, but I'll be back tomorrow, hoping one more time that we'll be able to check out some PTR stuff. And even if it does come up, I'm probably not going to be doing much streaming over the weekend, but I'll at least be checking it out to see what sorts of changes will be happening with the playtest as opposed to what's going on the alpha. But we'll see. Until then, though, folks, you guys have a good one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and as always,